We watched it in the theater recently.
Yeah, like it was like a month or two ago at the Alamo Draft House.
And then I watched it on my 14-inch laptop or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was I felt like it was not fun to watch outside the theater.
Yeah.
The theater was so much better, especially I realized, even though I wore headphones, because I can't, like, the sound is always fucked up when you watch movies on TV or laptop.
Yeah.
So I wore headphones, but like the music wasn't like the music in the theater was so powerful, and then on my computer was like nothing. And I forgot until like the very last scene. I was like, oh yeah, this is like one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude, there was a couple of scenes in the film that I was like, damn, this soundtrack kind of rules right now. Like the scene where she is like the girl is tied up in the hotel room. That had a pretty sick sound. Even the beginning, the intro,
the entire movie.
Yeah.
I want to like look up the band. It sounds like is like some like psychedelic rock band.
It's really random. And you know what else was weird is like the there's that scene where they're at like the live sex show and they're playing that like Euro trash music.
I don't remember the music then, but yeah.
Dude, I had to look it up, and all I found was like a Reddit thread from like 10 years ago where the people were also looking it up. Like, yo, what is this Euro? Someone found it a couple years ago, and so then I found it on YouTube. It's pretty sick. We could probably just pull it up on our phones and play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can probably just go from beginning to end with the film. But have you seen? I forget if you've seen a Fulci movie before, The New York Ripper.
I think so, but I forget which ones are his and which ones are the other guys.
Yeah.
I mix up all the Italian guys.
Argento does a lot of them.
I know I've watched like a lot of Argento. I think he did like Suspiria.
Yeah, Deep Red,
and
Tenebra. He did Phenomena, which I would love to do that one. Fulci did The Beyond. Did you see that one?
I saw The Beyond.
Yeah,
The Beyond was crazy. Way crazier. Honestly, it doesn't like make sense.
Yeah, not at all. I watched that with my girlfriend, and at the end of it, she was like, "Oh, it kind of came together at the end," and it kind of doesn't, but it kind of does.
Yeah.
Did you see Zombie?
Not. It's on my list.
Yeah,
that's Fulci.
Fulci has a famous scene where like the zombie fights the shark.
My first girlfriend. Yeah, the zombie fights the shark. My first girlfriend ever. Got me kind of into movies. She was really into movies, and they would always talk about the movie Zombie, her and her brother.
Yeah.
So I'm like young, and I'm listening to like her older brother and her talk about a zombie where somebody has sex with a dead body or something. Does that happen?
I don't think so. I don't know what she was watching.
Were talking about like something like that. They're like, but it was like it's Fulci and Zombie and.
I mean, that probably tracks. Maybe there's like some unheard of Fulci movie where it's like a corpse sex scene. There is a scene where like a guy gets gouged in the eye. Those are like the two biggest stuff from this movie.
And that's the guy from the Pixies made that song.
Wait, what?
Slicing up eyeballs. I want you to know the Pixies guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a song that's based on that eye slashing scene.
Did you see the music video? I wonder if it's just that thing repeated over and over again.
Is it black and white?
No.
I don't know then, but I know that he was inspired by
Fulci.
This,
I mean, there's some eye gouging stuff
maybe
in this
it was
film.
Another eye gouging movie, maybe, but it was Italian horror. I can't remember.
They're all similar and different at the same time.
I just got like tons of half facts today.
All right, well, let's go into the movie, man. So the film starts with a shot of the East River in New York, and there's a guy walking his dog, Bessie, by the Brooklyn Bridge. Mm-hmm. And then he picks up a stick and plays fetch with Bessie. And the way he talks with the dog, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. Good girl. Good girl."
Yeah.
He throws it into the bushes, and the dog goes in. And then when he comes out, there's this like spaghetti western style close up of the guy's eyes as he sees that the dog is holding a severed hand.
Yeah, and it's all waterlogged.
Yeah, and then that's the beginning, the New York Ripper, just the beginning of that.
So I was laughing because they, for a couple reasons, because he's talking so strangely. I watched the dub.
Yeah. And they're all dubbed.
Well, you could watch. I found on a weird website the
like OG Italian
with subtitles.
Interesting.
And I actually didn't want that because I was working while I was watching it, so I needed to like hear what they were saying. So I found the dub somewhere else, and then what do you call it? So he like he's saying the strange. Yeah, it's like dub. So he's saying like he keeps saying like go out girl or something.
Go girl. I just remember him being so effusive with the praise of the dog.
Yeah.
For
and then at one point he kind of goes, "Oh, my balls."
Really?
Yeah. I wrote it down. There's so much strange dialogue. The first like 10 minutes.
Do you have your notes? I'm curious.
Yeah, I wrote it down. Hold
on. Jason's getting his notes right now.
It's on my computer. Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
I wrote down like a bunch of I didn't know we were gonna film, so I don't know. I didn't want a laptop on my lap. But,
dude, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone knows that people use laptops. I'm looking at notes on my iPad, a very expensive iPad that I have right now. I completely missed it. If I saw that, I like, oh my balls.
He says it so quick. He just go. I don't think I wrote down. All right, let's see. He goes, my balls at one point. He literally, that's what I wrote. He goes, my balls. He's like, oh, girl, go ahead. Oh, give it here. Oh, my balls.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then he keeps going. I swear to God.
I got to rewatch that scene just to catch
we had
that.
Like a fucking Joe Rogan guy.
Yeah.
Who could find it real fast.
I know.
Or edit it in.
Yeah, put it in right here. And then we come back and we're like, wow, we're really a professional podcast.
That's another thing that sucks about copyright and stuff is like, if somebody was doing a movie or a music podcast, I want them to like talk about it and then cut
back to the thing. But then they'll fuck you, they'll demonetize you and remove you and stuff.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Although I will say, like, I think there's so little risk with these Italian movies because I don't think anyone from Italy is actually paying attention to this stuff.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I hope to Christ not.
Keep the commentaries pure for the Italian movies.
I did like because they do it a couple times in the movie where they just zoom in on the person's eyes. Yeah,
that is real. I wrote that when we went and saw it in the theater. I wrote because we're working on something. I was like, I want to do that when we do it.
Yeah,
like I want to just zoom in on someone's eyes because it seems so. In the movie theater, especially when you're looking at a giant screen of just someone's eyes.
Yeah,
it feels like way more emotional. It's like a trick. Like,
yeah,
it brings out their like. You see them like, oh, they're so human.
Yeah.
Like,
you see their fucking
eyes.
Pupil twitching. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, man, I really understand that person. He's scared of a severed hand.
One thing I noticed about the title card was that, and all the names, it's all lowercase. I found that so weird. Like the New York Ripper, just all lowercase. It's like,
cool.
Yeah, they didn't,
It's kind of ahead of the time because that's the 80s, right?
Yeah, 82. It's also early.
Now people just write everything in text message, so it's like if autocorrect doesn't capitalize stuff, people default to low case.
Yeah, it could have been the New York Ripper, LOL. New York Ripper, eggplant.
Yeah.
The music was pretty sick too because it sounded like a bunch of wood blocks being like slammed into the like what do you call it? Like cowbell. You ever know the cowbell sketch from SNL?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. It's like there was like a doom 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 doom. Like,
oh yeah, it's kind of not because I don't remember the music at this point, but I do. But it wasn't the typical rock music throughout the rest.
No, not at all.
It was just kind of like a more like supposed to be scary, jarring music.
Yeah,
like a heartbeat. I think it's supposed to be like a heartbeat.
That was probably what it was. Which kind of doesn't make sense because of how fucking confusing the plot of the film is. Like on a rewatch, when you finish it, you kind of like that makes zero sense.
The second time watching it, I actually think I figured out something that the author was going for.
Yeah.
I think, well, we could talk about it when it comes up.
Okay.
But I think there's this weird theme throughout the movie of genius. Who's a genius?
Yeah, dude. I think you're right about that. I noticed it especially. Well, we can talk about it when it comes up.
I did not pick up at all because there's like people in the movie where I'm like, why are they even in this?
Yeah.
And I was like, I think they're just in this so that we think they might be the killer.
Yes, I do think that too. They're trying to pad up the time at times too.
Mm-hmm.
So then we go to a police station and it's like a buzz with the murder of the Brooklyn Bridge girl, which is what they call her. Lieutenant Fred Williams is talking.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
We don't see it doesn't go to the ferry scene next?
It doesn't go to the ferry scene next. It goes immediately to the police station.
Okay.
And then it's, they call it the Brooklyn Bridge girl. So then the lieutenant, Fred Williams, is talking to the landlord, Mrs. Weisberger. And,
Mrs. Weisberger.
And she has the most insane, like Bugs Bunny accent.
You definitely had to skip a part. I'm sorry, because she talks about the girl who gets murdered on the ferry.
No, she doesn't. She talks about the girl from the bridge first, and then we go to the ferry, and then we go to the autopsy after the ferry. I went through. I was very
okay.
I'm 1,000%.
I don't know why I'm remembering this completely switched.
Yeah,
I remember that like
maybe you edit films while you watch it to make them a little bit more coherent.
Because she's like, I was listening to the voice through the phone and all that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff all happens now. So basically she tells the lieutenant, like, oh, yes, Lieutenant, that's her, all right. And then she does like
you're right.
wolf whistle.
Man, I'm sorry to contradict you.
No, you're good, man.
I remember this happening completely out of order.
Anne Lynn? No, that's her working name. Her Nami de Plumy or whatever.
Yeah, this is the strangest dialogue in the whole movie, is the stuff that this woman says.
Yeah,
I wrote down one of her lines where she goes like a duck, quack,
yeah,
quack, quack,
dude,
but not like a duck.
Strangest voice I ever heard, like a duck, quack, quack, quack.
But not like a duck.
Yeah. I was wondering.
But not an actual duck. I don't know. She said something like that.
Well, I was wondering. I really would like to compare this to like whatever the Italian version is, to hear like what the the duck voice is in the Italian version.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if like the voice actors, like they must have been in like the same booth. They heard the guy doing like a duck voice, and he's like, "Oh, I'll just do Bugs Bunny." Yeah, she moited her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're all doing like
they're kind of like a cartoon.
They're all Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Mrs. Weisberger particularly, because it makes no sense that she's like moita, Honami de Plumy or whatever.
You know, like those pretentious people, Americans who think they could do British accents and
Yeah.
stuff? Maybe it was like the Italian version of somebody's like, I could do it in New York.
Yeah, I could do fucking.
And they do this like pretentious over the top.
Hey, I'm from Brooklyn. What's going on here? I'm gonna fucking murder you. I'm gonna stab you with my switchblade. I got a butterfly knife. I think that happens too with some of the later characters, because they're not getting Puerto Ricans to play the Puerto Ricans.
No.
So it's like people just kind of adding in a little bit of an accent of some sort.
I was thinking about how, it's just like a bunch of Italians from Italy in New York filming a horror movie. And they're doing all this weird shit, and it's them. It's not us.
Yeah.
They're just here in New York.
I wonder, dude, imagine like
maybe they got local people for extras or something. I don't know, but I assume all the people who have lines are actually
I think
Italian.
they're like people they probably flew in from Italy with them. Maybe. And then like maybe the interior shots they filmed with like Italian actors. Mm-hmm. But some of those like external shots are straight up New York.
For sure.
And I think that like it must like
definitely that opening scene where he's by the
bridge, absolutely. Imagine like seeing an Italian film crew just speaking Italian, like none of it's making any sense because they're gonna dub over it, and you're just like a guy sitting on a car being like, "What the fuck is going on over there?" Hey, what did
doing some horror movie? Some weird sexual horror movie.
Yeah, why does he got his foot in her crotch?
It's like, we need to vote for ICE.
Let's fucking kick these freaks out.
He's out of here. Yeah, that's where the racism comes from.
Yeah, it was people who originally saw New York Ripper. They're like, I don't know about these Italian criminals.
Because this movie is like really troubling, like the sex stuff. Like there's a we'll talk about it, but there's scenes where I'm like, whoever came up with this is like a disgusting person.
Yeah,
this is more disgusting than other normal like hostile type horror movies.
Absolutely. I mean, I think there was like because when we saw the film at the Alamo, the guy before the film was like, a lot of people say this film is like misogynist and sexist, but I think it's actually commenting on that. And then you watch the film, and you're kind of like, no, this guy's like just nuts.
What comment is he making?
It does nothing that makes any sense.
I wondered if that guy was joking when he said that.
I don't think so.
No?
I think he was really being really serious.
The whole time he was talking, I wanted to like boo him.
Boo! Like, throw a tomato at him.
Something about like the context is the guy goes up and like pitches the movie to us before we already bought a ticket.
Intros the film, and
it's like I don't know, but he's talking to everybody. And I've been listening to that other movie podcast. It's just all these guys who talk about movies.
Yeah, they talk so knowledgeably.
They're so pretentious, and nobody. It's like they must have no one in their life who ever like gave them a hard time for not being cool. that they're so confident up there talking about the New York Ripper and like, oh, is it misogynistic or not? It's like, play the movie, dude.
Yeah.
We bought the ticket already.
I mean, honestly, it's people in high school who were like wanted to talk about these films and they were kind of bullied at the lunch table. So they were like, okay, I won't talk about it. And then when they finally meet other people that are film people, they're like, I think the New York Ripper is actually pro-feminist. And someone's like, interesting. And they're like, oh, you're not beating me up? I can talk about this?
That's good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll talk and they're like, oh, you're not interrupting me to punch me in the stomach? I'll just keep talking.
Oh, yeah. I'm not being swirlied right now.
I don't think they're registering. That's why I wanted to like heckle. Is like he's not registering like that. I don't care about this.
Yeah.
Like if this was an open mic, he's bombing.
Yeah.
You know, like
you have this instinct of being like, oh, fuck, light him.
Yeah.
Get off the stage.
I've been through the pain of like talking like this and nobody likes
and
it.
People hating you.
Yeah.
Just pure silence as you realize, oh, I guess what I said is upsetting somehow.
So I want that guy to, whatever. Feel my pain.
So then then we get to the bicyclist.
Okay.
So there's a bicyclist in like I think what looks like an Olympic jacket, named Rosie. She's riding down the street, and
no hands.
She's a legit bicyclist.
She's like just acting like a child.
Yeah, with the little bell, ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Going after an ice cream van. It's like I just want a Ninja Turtles popsicle. So this car is stalking her as she makes her way to the Staten Island ferry. And when she gets there, she bumps into a red car. Yeah. And the driver yells at her, "Watch where you're going." "Sorry, I was just thinking about Boston."
I was just thinking about, I don't know what that means. When we watched it the first time, that is the line that stuck with me the whole movie.
That blew my mind.
It made me laugh so hard, like that I'm daydreaming about Boston.
The city of Boston, yeah.
And then I was like, they do also talk about I forgot. That lady at the police station talks about the show Dallas a bunch.
Oh, yeah, she mentioned that at one point.
So then I was watching it again. I was like, is Boston a TV show or something?
Oh, there is. Is there Boston legal? But that's like a newer thing.
Okay, so
dude, I think it must have been like maybe like the writers were like, we got to include as many New York references as possible, or like American references. Dallas, Boston, yeah. I was also thinking the marathon because she has like an Olympic, like it looks like a track jacket. Yeah, like she was like training for something.
Yeah, later there's a girl who's like supposedly Olympian too.
The
genius.
Oh yeah,
girl.
The leg.
They're like, yeah, you should be training for
your
finals.
thing. Yeah,
but they don't say what it is, do they?
I think they do. I don't know if I wrote it down.
All right,
but that was nuts. Sorry, I was just thinking about Boston. I was just thinking about the marathon. What could she possibly?
Marathon?
That's what I thought.
Maybe
I think she's training
marathon.
for the marathon.
But why on a bike?
The
marathon is a jog.
Oh, she was. She's gonna pull. It's more that Looney Tunes thing. She's gonna do like a cheating thing. Call a cab, get to the other side of the front of the line, and be like, "Look, I was just running."
Yeah.
The driver goes, "You women should stay home where you belong. You're a menace to the public, and you got the brain of a chicken."
The brain of a chicken is awesome.
Yeah.
There was a few other lines. I'm like, this is not a line that I've ever heard anyone say that could be. That should be like, whatever. But yeah.
I wonder if, because they have these Italian films, they have like script writers, and I have no idea like how much of that ends up being in the film or how much of that is like Fulci being like, "Oh, I got a line. Let's do this instead."
And then I was reading too that like sometimes it's the voice actors just improvise,
just making a choice.
That's what I was reading because there was this one scene we'll get to it. I was gonna tell you about like there was a scene where something happened and somebody said something I thought was so weird that I actually went to the Italian version I had found and looked at the subtitles, and it was word for word the same thing. But I was asking like ChatGPT and like researching, and it said that like there's like not always a strict protocol on these things, and sometimes the voice actors just slip stuff in. And that's what I thought when the guy said "my balls." Like he slipped it in so fast.
Yeah,
I was like, "Was that him?"
Yeah, dude. It's the voice actors like making bets. They're like,
"How much bullshit can I get into the movie?"
Dude, $20. It says you can slip my balls into dialogue.
Dude, he's just like,
"Oh yeah, I got it.
Pay up."
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about Boston and my balls. Hey, I'll give you $20 if you include the stuff about a chicken break. Oh, I got you. You women are a menace.
That could also be maybe in Italian. That's like a common. insult.
Oh, like that's like the
brain
direct
of the chicken and the direct translation.
Yeah, you have the genitals of a giraffe. It's like, what? It's a very Italian.
Yeah.
It's like those French terms that you cannot translate to English.
Yeah. We don't have a word for
that. It means
how many words Eskimos have for snow?
Yeah, it's like 100, which just seems stupid.
You know what I heard is it's actually just like they have like like Spanish like cognates. So a lot of the words are just the same word, but like a different tense.
Oh yeah, it's like South Park when they do the Team America thing, and it's just Durka.
Yeah. They have no word. They have one word for everything.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, they're just doing like a weird sign language thing. So she gets on the ferry and she finds the red car of the guy who yelled at her. So she gets into the driver's seat and pulls out a lipstick and writes the word shit on the windshield.
That made me laugh. I'm like, what the fuck is she writing? Shit.
Shit.
She just did the lipstick and wrote shit in the windshield. And then I also realized, like, what is the fucking chance that guy was driving
to the ferry? Yeah.
And then she found his car, and
maybe that's why she got on the ferry. She's like, I'm getting my revenge. If she was truly,
I think she actually does appreciate the ferry, because there's a moment later where she's explaining how great the ferry is. Right before she gets right before she gets stabbed, she's like,
I'm trying to vamp here with the murderer.
It's really economical, and I don't have to bike all the time.
Yeah, it's actually really fantastic. Oh, just go across, and then it'll give me a little bit of a break, and then when I get on the other side of the river, I can do another 2 miles.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets stabbed. Ah.
Then she does like, you're probably about to read it. but she does like
she's vamping.
A scary guy comes up.
Yeah. And
then she just starts having a conversation with him in the car.
Yeah.
Like it cuts to them sitting in the car talking about the ferry, and then he pulls out a knife and he just starts talking about like a duck.
I mean, honestly, that's like, I feel like something that I would do, because there's that sense of like, I'm gonna try to avoid conflict. You know, like if a guy cornered me and had a knife through my throat, I'd be like, okay, what if I just talk normal, make conversation?
So you broke into a guy's car and wrote shit on his windshield. Yeah. And then a scary guy comes up and you're like, so you take the ferry off?
Oh, so are you on Instagram? You want to connect?
Yeah.
I guess.
I love ferries.
Yeah. Wow, that's really cool.
I like a big red one.
This is a red car. Well, it's so interesting the way our minds make connections. If she was really thinking about Boston, she would have written a racial slur instead of shit.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, someone just outlined Marky Mark's crime.
Boston. And the culture.
So then we get a point of view shot of the stalker. He enters the car, pushes her to the passenger seat, and the camera leers down to her crotch.
Yeah.
And she when she closes her legs, that's when the stalker starts quacking at her. Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah.
That's the first time I think we hear the quacking sound from the murderer.
He does. And also he says something. She says something about something. She is
vamping.
Like vamping. And then he's like, is that the best you could come up with? Or something?
Yeah.
Or the best you could think of? He calls her stupid.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Which is part of the theme of the movie.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So
but
just now.
Yeah. But also it's not, because the final reveal is like.
It kind of.
Also, whatever.
I feel like they really I don't know. They made like a last minute decision on what the ending was going to be. So he pulls out a switchblade. She tries to climb out of the passenger door, but gets stuck against the tight wall of the ferry.
Yeah.
And then she struggles and screams. He yanks her back into the car by her hair, stabs her in the stomach, and yanks it up from inside like garrots her or whatever. Then he stabs her again in the right tit, and then just bright red blood goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
It was brutal, yeah. Yeah.
Classic Fulci.
And the blood is crazy looking. It looks
and neon.
Yeah.
It's like when you get like slime from the dollar machine, and it's like red goop. It's like they just covered her up in this like red goop.
Have you ever had any kind of injury where like blood sprayed out of you, or saw one in real life?
No,
I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't know who could possibly be like that. You must have like a crazy blood pressure. You get stabbed and it just shoots out like a fucking
in pro wrestling
soaker.
They'll cut their foreheads open.
Yeah.
And they'll bleed everywhere. But I heard they take aspirin too.
To make it
to blood thinner so they bleed more.
I heard, well, I don't know if I heard this or if I saw this in The Wrestler, but they like drink like a can of beer because then that also
alcohol too.
Yeah, it causes that stuff to flow like crazy.
Yeah. But I heard like actually like aspirin, like an actual blood thinner too. I don't think a lot of times they don't drink before their matches because they injure each other.
This is more of like the road wrestler.
Yeah.
Wrestlers
on
the
was
road.
The guy who was like past his prime and all that.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. we just pivot and start talking about the wrestler.
That's a good movie.
And this is the part where Todd Barry shows up.
That's the best part.
Yeah. So we cut to the autopsy. Lieutenant Fred is talking to the guy doing the autopsy.
I love the coroner guy.
Barry.
Is it Barry?
Yeah, it's his name. Barry, what's the good news? He used a blade. He stuck it up her joy trail and slit her wide open.
The joy trail.
Overall, it was a good, efficient butchery. What a psychopath.
Yeah, dude, he's a psycho.
And they don't do this for the film. I feel like they have like a bunch of red herrings to make you think who's the actual murderer.
Yeah.
But the way this guy's talking is kind of like, man, the autopsy guy should have been thrown in as well.
Yeah, they could have definitely made him another suspect.
Yeah. He's too joyous about it.
Oh, yeah, he loves doing autopsies. And
hey, can you give me the dog from earlier?
The lieutenant guy, too, is also, like, so glib about it.
How do you feel about the lieutenant? I don't know. I didn't like him as a person, as a character.
I like him.
The whole time he's like nonchalant and like disheveled. He's like acting like he's above everything to the point where he's just like the entire time he's like leaning and being like, "Okay, sure, pal."
Yeah, and he's always sarcastic. Like, I'm just a cop. What do I know?
Yeah.
I don't make as much money as everyone else. He like literally makes a lot of. Or I'm not like a genius like y'all. He does like he does the genius thing a lot.
Yeah,
where he's like, I'm not a genius. I'm a cop. And I don't know. I think I like him as much as anybody else.
Absolutely.
They're bizarre people who you can't relate with.
Not at all. He something about him really like irritates. I like looked up the actor a little bit, and he quit a couple years after this movie. And then apparently when he retired, he was just like, I just don't like actors.
That makes sense.
It kind of makes sense when you see funny. How he acts. Yeah.
Yeah. But his dialogue and stuff, which if I assume he didn't write that. Like
no,
he kind of is doing the part.
I guess, but there's just like a level of disinterest that's like too much. Like he really doesn't do anything in the film. Like he really doesn't contribute anything other than just being around and talking to the psychologist later.
Well, he does one thing that's really sweet.
Yeah,
he shoots the killer.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah. So Barry tells him that the girl Rosie, the guy who killed Rosie, also killed the Brooklyn Bridge girl. And then he tells him, based on the autopsy, the killer is left-handed, and they found another person's blood mixed in with Rosie. So that's how we start connecting the crimes.
Okay. And he's probably going to do it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We get to the lobby. A police chief shows up, and they have this big dialogue to establish, like, who they are. I thought the dialogue was pretty funny because Fred basically goes like, well, if it isn't the big chief person himself. You know, it's like going like, well, if it's not the school teacher who teaches me herself. You know what I mean?
I can't remember this guy.
He pops up for this one scene.
He doesn't come back, right?
He doesn't come back. I think they must have added it because later in the film we don't really hear much of like the lieutenant's name.
Yeah.
The chief's like sole
they
role.
Call him Lieutenant Williams sometimes.
Williams. His name's Fred, and the entire time the chief guy calls him Fred like 80 times.
Oh.
He goes, "Hello, Fred.
I
Fred.
just remembered him.
Please see it my way, Fred. Fred."
And what is he telling him?
Well, he basically tells Fred that don't tell people there's a maniac on the loose. He doesn't want people in New York to panic and stuff. And then Fred tells the chief,
Jaws.
Yeah.
Let's play this down.
They have like a town meeting and there's a guy in the back in like a raincoat scratching against the whiteboard. He's like, I've dealt with this before.
Yeah.
This guy's a genius. One of the best duck impersonators I've ever heard.
Yeah. You want to catch him.
Catch him now.
Give
this
me a boat. And
genius.
$10,000.
And he just goes down to Miami for the weekend. So Fred tells the chief that they put the murderer's blood through the hemo sniffer. And then according to the blood analysis, he's maybe between 28 and 30, and he's lived all his life in New York.
We don't have that kind of technology
How
now.
How can they tell
this
that?
is the 80s too, so we didn't even have.
No.
Like OJ hasn't even happened yet.
Not at all. So, well, based on the blood analysis, we notice he eats a lot of dollar pizza slices.
They could have literally said anything about the blood.
Yeah. I had to write that down because it was insane. And then as he leaves, the cop behind the desk, he goes, "Hey, Lieutenant, somebody called for you. Guy with the strange voice. Said he'd call back.
Yeah.
Sounded just like a duck."
He's like,
Like a duck?
Yeah.
Where have I heard that before?
The thing that 3 people have said is the strangest thing.
Worst, detective or lieutenant ever, man.
Yeah.
How could he not put 2 and 2 together? Who the fuck is talking about duck shit?
Yeah. Yeah. He does do he. At some point in the movie, though, they start making suggestions for him to do certain police things, and he's like, "I'm already doing that."
Yeah.
He does that,
I already tailed the guy.
So he's like, I know we came here to find out if we should tail him, but I'm already tailing him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, this is just for the viewers at home who need updates on what's happening. All right, then we go see the psychologist, Dr. Davis. And when we first see him, he's in an empty lecture hall playing on a computer called the Chess Challenger.
Yeah. He's got a computer chessboard.
Yeah, that's another one of the genius things. The thing starts that way with the chess.
Is the movie The Thing? How he's playing chess? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at least in The Thing, he loses and he dumps his like alcohol on the keyboard. He's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
This guy is like really useless for the film. Like he was really only there to just like.
I think he was literally there to be a suspect.
A suspect.
Yeah.
And offer his.
Especially when you find out he's gay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought like, oh, he's gay. Now we should really think he's.
We should really, suspect that he's the murderer.
We find out he's gay because he's buying gay porn magazines.
Well, a lot of these giallo films, because it's like a giallo slasher. A lot of them, they always focus on the idea that the killer's a sex maniac. Mm-hmm. And so, like, by having him be gay, they're like, see?
Yeah.
This guy's maniacal.
He's buying gay porn, too.
Yeah, he's a freak.
And then also the woman, I guess. Like, I was like, the woman we're going to get to who's, like, going to all the porn stuff. I was like, why is she even in this movie? Why does she have such an extended role? And I guess it was just to make us think she
could be
part of it or something.
Maybe. I have no idea, honestly. I think it was, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
So Dr. Davis.
There is, because they do something very deliberate. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Dr. Davis, a lot of what this is, when I took notes, was writing down insane dialogue from the movie.
Yeah.
He goes, "Is this about the maniac slashing up young girls?" Fred, how did you know that? Dr. Davis, I eat oodles of carrots.
What? What does that mean?
I think he's saying that he's really smart. He gets all his vitamins.
Yeah. Okay. So he could put it together.
Yeah.
This becomes like the intellectual battle between him and the cop.
Yeah.
Because the cop the whole time is like, I'm
an idiot. I'm a stupid.
I guess I figured that out, even though I'm just a lowly cop.
So basically, he tells him that he's gonna drop some. Dr. Davis tells the lieutenant that he's gonna profile the maniac, put all the data together, and they just have to wait until he kills again.
And I guess they have all the phone calls recorded, so he could like listen to the phone calls.
Yeah, exactly.
How do they have that?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of resources that this police station has in New York of all places, there's all these other crimes that are happening.
Yeah. He says himself, 11 murders happen a day.
Yeah.
I wrote that down. He goes, 11 murders happen a day, and over half of them are women. When the lady at the beginning asked him, was she murdered?
What does that even mean? Over half of them are women. It's like, okay, so you're saying 50
out of 11?
Yeah. So you're saying 60% of victims are women and 40% of men? That kind of seems pretty normal. It'd be insane if it was like 90% chicks.
He won't answer if she was specifically murdered. He just says there's 11 murders a day. Like, if she was, it's not a big deal.
All right, so we go to the red light district where this guy, who we later find out his name is Mikos, but he looks so weak. He's the guy with the missing fingers.
Yeah,
he looks like I wrote him down as Frankenstein. He looked like wrong. I don't know how to describe his look.
I think I thought he looked awesome for the movie.
I think so too.
Like, I think he could be cast in like as a creep in any movie.
Absolutely,
he looks so scary, and he has missing fingers.
Yeah,
I don't know when they zoom in on him, but At some point, they zoom in on his, and they're not just like missing; they just look all gross.
They look like someone cut his fingers off and then like he took a cigar and burned the ends of it.
Yeah,
it looks
all gross,
weird. But his face looks so angular. So like at any time, no matter
he's
what,
got like an angular face, and he's got a thing that I associate with people who smoke a lot of cigarettes. Like they're like their faces are like
rugged or something.
Yeah, cowboy. He's got like a cowboy look.
Yeah, it looks like he could have been in any of those spaghetti westerns. He has a face that's been scorched by the sun.
Yeah, he looks like he had leather skin.
Yeah, like if he shaved, it would like cut his face off.
Yeah.
It would slide off his face like cheese pizza.
Yeah.
So this guy, he goes into a XXX
he's
theater.
A big guy too, I think. He seems like tall.
He seems pretty, terrifying, honestly.
Yeah.
So he goes into this movie theater where there's like a small crowd watching a live sex show. And there's a woman on stage riding cowgirl on this like black dude on a furry bed.
Yep.
And this is where the crazy Euro song is playing. I looked it up. The song is called Dream by Spock.
Spock?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either Dream by Spock or Spock by Dream.
I don't remember the song, but I just felt like this scene went on forever.
What do you think on the rewatch with the computer where you're like, oh, this is definitely going on way too long?
I was like, I hope my girlfriend doesn't come in and think I'm watching porn. Because it was just like, just a sex scene. And then the other girl, and I remember being so weirded out that she's audio recording it like on a little cassette.
Yeah.
Deck.
So he sees this girl at the end of his row who's later found out her name's Jane, but she's in this like white Dick Tracy outfit.
And she trench coat.
Yeah. And she pulls out a tape
trench
recorder.
Coat is the fucking coat of perverts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then she opens up her trench coat and starts like touching herself while watching the show. It really does go on too long.
And she gets out a little tiny cassette recorder and hits record.
Yeah.
And then records herself coming, orgasming.
I think she just records the show, but she's like, well, since I'm on the clock, let me get a whack off in.
I think it's both for her husband.
Really?
Because he's listening to that tape later.
Interesting.
And you're hearing the couple on stage moan and her.
I don't know. I just thought she was such a nympho that she just wanted...
Her husband's a cuck and she's making a tape for him.
Interesting.
Is my theory.
She
it's really hard to know.
I feel like they booked her for the film just for her lip twitching. That's like her one acting movie is just
that's how she stole the audition.
Yeah.
She did the lip twitch and they're like, this is the
oh my God.
This is our Jane.
Imagine auditioning for like an Italian film. They must have had the most like Weinstein casting couch thing imaginable in the early 80s.
Oh God.
Fulci being like, all right.
Everybody in this cast had sex with everybody else, for sure.
Said, open up your trench coat and start whacking off. It's like, okay, this is normal. Here's my headshot. Here's my here's my get headshot. Yeah.
Get headshot.
We're in case you don't know, we're stand up, so we got to sneak in bad jokes.
Like get headshot.
Okay. So the show's over. We follow the sex worker. She goes into the dressing room, and the light bulb is off. She tries to turn on the light. It's off, and there's like a music sting as they zoom in on the light bulb that's missing.
Yes.
And she like
it's been tampered with.
Yes.
And we know there's a murderer afoot.
Which is kind of insane.
She blames a guy named
Joe. Yeah.
This is actually the part I had to look up the original because I have a thought about this, but what were you gonna say about it?
Well, I was just gonna describe the scene. So she like tries to look at herself in the mirror using a lighter to like remove her eyelashes, and then she hears a noise. It's like a fabric noise from the curtains or the blankets in the back. When she goes to investigate, we hear it a loud like whack.
I think she also steps in some glass.
She steps in some glass. I did miss that. Yeah, she steps on the light bulbs that I think that was broken. That's what I figured. And so she gets stabbed by a broken glass bottle.
Yeah, like a wine bottle.
It could have also been the broken glass
Was
bottle.
there duck noises at this part?
Yeah, so there was a quack first, and then stabbed in the stomach with the broken glass. She collapses, and we see like her like naked torso as she dies.
That was kind of a cool. It was like a Dutch angle on her body, like naked on the floor.
Yeah,
I actually thought it was a cool shot.
I think it's a great shot.
Yeah.
And then when he leaves, because the dressing room is in this weird like green lighting, just because it's so
like
dark.
Dark, but they lit it up with like a green to make it seem so you could see something.
Yes, and so when the guy leaves, you get like the light comes in from the hallway. That's red.
Yeah, that too. Right.
Yeah,
so it's like an interesting looking.
That's what makes
mix of colors.
Fulci so fucking good is because like the kind of films he works on are fucking pretty bad in terms of like dialogue and everything. But like
this scene is like a throwaway scene. It's just like to be like it actually. Then they cut back to the chair where the woman is sitting and she's gone.
Yes,
in the theater, and I think it's supposed to create suspicion.
To both of them, because
both are gone.
Yes.
Did one of them go backstage and kill the girl?
But really, I mean, what ends up happening is it means that the other guy must have been at that fucking porn theater.
Well, yeah, remember the guy with no fingers calls that guy. He's the source of women to kill.
Oh.
Remember, he works for the killer.
This is new information for me. I don't think I put that together. So he's the one who calls the other dude when he's in the hotel room?
Remember when they're having sex with Jane later, he makes a phone call.
You think he's talking to that guy?
Yeah, he is.
He's
interesting. Talking to the duck guy.
Wow,
then they actually explain it later. Fred Williams says he's like a low-level thug. There's a scene, it blew my mind. I'm like, is this for real? When they find his body later, I'm spoiling it, but we'll get there. But he goes, he couldn't take the guilt because they start blaming him even on the radio that there's a tall 2-finger guy, and then they raided his apartment, and then they find his body in the river, and he's dead. And they go, he put a bag over his own head. So supposedly he killed himself with a plastic bag and threw himself in the river. Which is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. Because I thought, they put a bag over his head. The killer must have killed him.
Yeah.
But according to the cops, he killed himself.
No, that's.
I swear to God, they said that.
That's Lieutenant Fred fucking up because
maybe
he says that.
You know what? Maybe he just thought he killed himself because he thought he was the killer.
Exactly.
You're right. But I did want to say one more thing about this scene in the
dressing room.
Sex worker. Is I looked up her. Dialogue in Italian because she goes, stupid Jacob, that dumb Italian. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
She's like, he's a stupid Italian. I asked ChatGPT too, which ChatGPT doesn't know, but I was like, why are Italians writing a story where Americans are racist against
towards
Italians? Yeah. And it said that's where I learned maybe the voice
actor
was
improvised.
Put it in or it's improvised. But then I looked up in the subtitle says the exact thing word for word. So if you watch the Italian version with subtitles, it also says "you dumb Italian."
How do we know if that's like being taken? Like honestly, lazy as caption writer, they could have just been like, "I'm listening to the American one."
So I don't know that. But the other thing I thought is maybe it is like self-hating Italians. They're like, Americans probably think we suck.
I think if there's anyone that hates himself, it's probably Fulci. There is like an element of like he likes seeing all these women get murdered because he's like, what do you call it? Like like a sub or so. He just wants to be dominated by women and he hates them and he's making these films because it turns himself on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's something creepy about.
Oh, for sure.
the thing in general.
The mind that comes up with the toe scene. There's something wrong with.
I know. I find that scene is like weird, so offensive to me.
It is both horrible and one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
So we go to a bedroom. There's a topless blonde girl named Kitty. She gets a phone call, and this is the duck guy.
The duck guy is calling, yeah.
And he asks about the lieutenant. So she hands it to the lieutenant who's sleeping next to her. Am I bothering you, Williams? You were shooting your load with that whore of yours. So he's like mocking the lieutenant and telling him that he killed that night. And this kind of tracks to what you're talking about because he basically tells the lieutenant he's like too stupid to figure out.
Yeah. He's like, I'm so much smarter than you.
So he hangs up and the lieutenant asks Kitty for coffee. And Kitty goes, sweetheart, I'm a prostitute, not your wife.
Yeah. I was laughing in my head about that. Like, I would never degrade myself to make you breakfast. I would just have sex with you in any way you want.
Yeah.
I would never degrade myself.
No, you want me to make you a fruit basket?
Yeah.
No, I'm just here to fucking ride cowgirl and film
head,
it.
Being a prostitute is more honorable than being a waitress.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not a prostitute. I'm a fucking sex servant.
Yeah.
The dialogue between them is insane. He goes, you tell anyone I come here? What? Don't be a dumb bitch. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess she should have known what he meant. He just said a literal question. Do you tell anyone I come here? Like,
what?
Yeah.
You don't be a dumb bitch.
Don't be a dumb bitch.
Okay, so we get to...
Man. Now I'm reading too much into it, but it's like, is her call... him calling her dumb, part of the whole intellectual supremacy thing going on.
There's a lot of motif and themes running throughout this film
about intelligence
that you don't notice because you're too busy getting disgusted by the toes. So we cut to this like affluent house. This the husband of Jane is listening to the sex on the tape recorder.
Yeah,
and he's licking his own lips. He's really fucking turned on by it.
Yeah,
which is weird because when she shows up, he tries to hide the tape from his wife.
Yeah, he's like ashamed to be caught with it or something.
Yeah, it's like
but she clearly made it for him.
It's like a red herring, I think. There's a lot in this film that's like...
And then he throws it in a drawer full of tapes. Like he's got a whole bunch.
Yes. He has tons.
Yeah.
So he basically tells her to make plans for tonight and to enjoy herself. And she's like, I already have something going on for the evening, which is kind of insane. I guess... The idea would be that her thing for the evening is probably going to that hotel with that guy.
She's going to the Puerto Rican bar first.
She goes to the Puerto Rican bar
that's
first.
Her plans for the night. And then she's going to buy a hooker.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
A male hooker. I mean, she's like, I have plans tonight. I'm going out and doing a bunch of debaucherous sex stuff. Because he's a doctor and he's got to work or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to get to that scene soon, but first we see Dr. Davis. He listens to all the recorded phone calls, and this is the scene where he's able to tell the lieutenant like his 3 conclusions from the call.
Yeah.
1,
which was funny because he overbuilt it up. He's like, I could repeat them word for word, or like he says something like, I've listened to them so much I could like recite every intricacy,
which kind of adds to that he's
and
also
I've come up with only 3 things.
Yeah. 1, he's quite good at concealing his real personality, which means total self-control. 2, he wants to provoke you, and that's probably got something to do with his motives. And 3, our man, though a voyeur, a peeper, likes to be noticed, erotic, egotistical, and you can be quite sure we're dealing with a superior mind.
Yeah, dude.
Based on what? Just like a guy doing Daffy Duck noise
Daffy Duck
and
voice.
Insulting him.
And how did he
This
get
guy's
the
a
recordings?
genius.
So I was like confused every time I watched this. Like, what phone calls did he listen to? The ones we heard?
Yeah,
I guess we're supposed to assume that. But
they're not
like,
smart. He's not Hannibal Lecter. He's just being like, you fucking busted in that load in that whore.
Yeah, but every time somebody got a phone call, they were like, "Oh, somebody's talking weird."
Yeah,
it's not like they recorded it. When would they have recorded that?
It doesn't make. I think the idea is that
maybe it's like the NSA. They're like, we have every phone call recorded. And
yeah, for our first case, we're gonna deal with this duck guy.
Yeah.
So we decided to tap this police station out there in New York.
We've been keeping all these duck guys calls. We just know to.
All right, so we get to this part finally, the dive bar scene. Oh my god, this is insane to me.
Yeah.
And borderline offensive. I'm Dominican, so it doesn't really bother me that they're Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, was there a racial element?
They're Puerto Ricans.
They are.
Yes, yeah, dude. It's for sure. Because
for sure, they're
the
like,
names. The guy's name is Chico. The other guy's name is Morales.
Well, yeah, but in my mind, I'm like, you could go to a certain part of New York, and that's where all the Puerto Ricans are.
I know.
And she's going there to just ogle their camel toes.
I know, but there is something.
They all have camel toes.
Yeah.
She's just staring at their crotches.
Yeah. Which is how they know that she's someone to fuck with.
Yeah.
So she sees the camel toe of the one guy. It's meaty. I mean, it's like huge.
By the way, that guy, I realized watching, he's not even one of the guys who goes up to the table.
No,
the guy
he is.
She's staring at. He like makes a gesture, and 2 other guys go up to her table.
So the guy with the meaty manto is one of the 2 guys.
Oh, you're right. The guy licking
who
his lips.
Flicks the. Yeah, he's like.
Yeah.
He's the guy I think who brings the beer or whatever. He's like chilling on the side.
Yeah, he gestures to the other guys. Hey, go get her.
So they kind of go up to the girl in the bar. This is Jane who's in the bar, and this guy Chico, he's the one with the camel toe that she looks at. So they go up to her and they make a bet, a beer, to see if she's got panties on.
Uh-huh.
So Morales, he takes his foot out of his.
He's like, she's not wearing underwear. That's not clean.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but when it's hot, it's nice on the. That's something he says. Do you have this?
Yeah, I have some of this stuff down. He takes his foot out of moccasins. It's so gross. Places it in her lap, starts rubbing the inside of her thigh, and eventually he touches her panties. He goes, 1 beer. I was wrong. Though she don't need something on her pussy. got all that natural fur.
Natural fur.
Oh my god, you're right about there is some dialogue about her being wet probably anyway. I don't think I wrote all that stuff down because there's just so much of it.
He says something about before they do the toe thing, he's like, it just made me laugh. She's not wearing underwear. That's not clean.
Yay.
I never thought of like not wearing underwear as being clean or not.
But she is wearing underwear. So
well, he's accusing of her or not, and he's like, "Whoa, that wouldn't be good," like.
So she. Oh man, yeah. This so feels racial because they zoom in on the eyes of the guys, and they're like the eyes are so white. It's like this crazy like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she tries to leave. Chico.
Well, this is maybe playing into the whole cuck thing, right? Because don't cucks always want their girl fucked by a black guy or. Maybe it's like
she went out there to. I mean, I don't know.
There's a whole cuck thing going on. With
maybe she's trying to meet someone, but I don't know because she's not recording any of this.
Just for sex. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's just checking out guys.
This scene is honestly like.
Well, I'm saying like who wrote it. There's a cuck thing. I don't know. I don't really understand her intentions as a character.
This scene is you could remove the scene and the film would
be totally fine. 100%. Yeah.
Chico holds her down. Morales starts shoving his toes into her underwear.
Is he holding her down? I didn't even notice that.
She tries to leave, so he grabs her and like shoves her back in the seat. And then Morales starts shoving his toes in her underwear and asks her if she likes it. And this scene. I mean, you were talking about the dressing room scene. This scene goes on way too long.
This scene is very, very long.
It's so uncomfortable.
But the only thing about it versus the other scene is like this is like so bizarre to me. Like that, the longer it goes, it becomes like a joke,
ridiculous
like a joke.
It's like a fucking SNL sketch from Bizarro World.
Exactly. It's like this is like. The only reason why it could be going this long is because we're supposed to be laughing. This is the most insane thing. Guys towing a girl.
Come on, tell us you like it. She likes it. Morales got silver toes.
Silver toes. That's right. Silver toes.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
I wanted to memorize that and start saying that about like people. Yo, what up? What up, Dave? Man with the silver toes. Good to see you, bro.
What do you mean by that? Is you know what I mean.
I'm saying? Morales got silver toes.
Yeah, he loves natural fur, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You're gonna get yourself committed.
No underwear, that's not clean. There's so many good lines.
Eventually, at one point, she says she likes it. They keep asking her, say you like it. Say you like it. So then the moment...
She kind of does, though.
At some point, eventually she does. She says she likes it. Then Chico stands up, yanks the table back, and he goes, lady likes it. And then she runs out of there, and Chico high-fives Morales. And at that point, like she runs out, they're all laughing.
Yeah.
He goes, silver toes. He repeats it.
The silver toes. That, I think, is all, like, these guys, it's like the cuck thing. I think it's a cuck thing, like humiliation, you know?
But where does it come from? Like, the thing about this scene...
It's like why the dominatrix puts the guy in a dress and like...
I get that, but this is something that like Jane doesn't seek out. It's like the idea of it is that...
I think she's into all that.
She's into all that, sure. But she goes to a bar knowing that there's Puerto Ricans there with the expectation that they're going to sexually assault her. And then they kind of go through with it. That's the thing that's like... it's like...
I gave him the benefit of the doubt. She was just there to check out the camel toes.
And then once the stuff started happening, she's like, "Oh fuck, this is like my Pornhub search."
Yeah, exactly. It kind of like worked out perfectly.
Yeah, this is what I'm into.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
that's generous. I think you're right. Maybe we were supposed to think that she's like trying to get raped or something.
I don't know what it is. I do think
by hanging out in these sketchy bars.
I think you're right that she's going to these bars to check out like the Manto stuff. I think she's just like into these kind of dudes. The thing it's just crazy because they're like, this is what Puerto Ricans do. They assault women and shove their toes in them.
In the movie.
Yeah,
the only other race in the movie. There's no other like black guys. Or anybody. There's just these Puerto Ricans.
I mean, there are a couple black people.
Are there?
They're just random people like nurses and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the nurse.
If Fulci
the nurse
did
takes care of the little
understand New York, there would have been Dominicans out front to like comfort the lady.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, don't listen to those guys. Yeah, come with me. Hey, but tú eres una muñeca. You're so beautiful. I mean, yeah, I think like I was thinking about this scene earlier for whatever reason. I was thinking like if there were Dominicans there, they would have taken that as an opportunity to like comfort her because
really? Is that like a Dominican thing?
I feel like
You're Dominican from New York.
Yeah, I feel like Dominicans as a race, they're kind of like the whole race is like a Captain Save-A-Ho.
Oh, really?
I think so
I
because
have no idea. I don't really know any Dominicans except you.
that's why they all cheat so much. It's because they're all trying to like they all think they're trying to help the women.
Oh.
It's like a weird. I don't know if I'm
weird.
justifying
That's
it.
That's why
not.
they cheat so much.
Yeah, it's because
from the guy calling out racism.
Yeah. Okay, so we get
they want to like they're more like not rapey, but all want to get every woman to fall in love with them.
They want to get every woman to get them to fall in love with them. They're such romantics. So the thing is, they give women everything, and if they're dating a woman, they'll like pay the rent, they'll take care of their kid and all that stuff, but they will cheat. I do. It's like I really think a save the whole thing because I don't
like a fair deal.
I don't think they mistreat the girls, but they will fuck with their emotions because they're so lovey dovey. But
it's like
they love
what
bomb.
do they call it? Love bombing.
Yeah, they do that. It's like definitely a Dominican thing for sure.
Wow, that's interesting.
Okay, so we go to a subway train, and this girl in a scarf. We learn her name's Faye later on. She's there alone with Mikos.
She's an important character, Faye.
Yeah, Faye. She with the Frankenstein looking dude. She notices he's missing 2 fingers, and is staring at her.
Yeah.
And then when the lights go out and turns back on, he's like
really close.
Exactly. So she tries to go to the next train car, but
that was kind of like cool, like horror movie style, where I was thinking like in real life, how do you disappear and reappear on a train?
No,
like, you have to like brush their knees to get past them.
He must have like
he disappears from the seat and then is standing right near her.
It must be what he was going for. Like he knows like okay, the lights are gonna flicker, and whenever the lights go off, I'm gonna run over there. It's like
you'd have to be ready.
Yeah. That's what he was doing. He had his hands on his knees and he was like braced for it. He probably practices at home. He has like a stopwatch. He wears a jogging suit. He's like, all right, ready, set, go. And I'm over this seat now.
Yeah. It's like practicing for like a magic act or something.
Yeah. And he learns close-up magic so he can pull out the switchblade at the right time and have him not realize.
Well, this guy doesn't even have
a weapon. No. You think he's the there is like a herring thing that he might be the killer.
He's related to the killer.
You think so?
He calls the killer at one
So
point.
much of it seems so random to me. Like I almost wonder if he's just calling a random guy. This is a
I listened this time. He goes, "Yeah, I got one here, just like you like them, all ready to go." Blah blah blah. And then the killer.
And then you're right. God damn, yeah, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
So the door is locked to the train car she tries to go to, but
also the killer is here now too, which you'll get to.
Yeah.
Which I think it's because the guy had found the girl, not realizing that it was his actual girlfriend.
Interesting.
So he like goes to kill her, but then realizes it's her and doesn't kill her.
That's why
I think she lives.
That makes a lot of sense. It actually, weirdly, because for so much of the film, it just feels coincidental. Like why this missing fingers guy happens to be in the same spot as the fucking other dude.
He's a I wrote it down in my notes when I read Malcolm X's book. He used to be a person who would show prostitutes. He'd find a guy in the street and be like, "Hey, do you want to get a prostitute? I'll show you where to find one." He'll lead you.
And then that's where they get robbed.
Steerer.
A steerer.
Yeah, he's the serial killer steerer. He steers women into him.
That's pretty fucking sick.
And I think he gets paid for it.
Well, it's cool that you got this term from Malcolm X. we're combining the.
I remember being blown away by that. Could be a job. Like all you gotta do is find a horny guy and be
steer
like,
them.
I could show you a woman.
Yeah, that's the guy that you don't see in The Wire. It's like they should have had that. The guy who like helps.
Well, those guys grow up to be pimps.
Yeah. So she takes off running, and it's like a classic Giallo scene where there's like the music playing and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and we follow her.
Sometimes the music is inappropriately rocks.
Yes.
Like it should be scary, but I'm like jamming.
Especially for like this is Fulci, but for some of the Argento films, he kind of makes decisions that make zero sense. Like in opera, he uses like a metal song or whatever.
Really?
Like, for a lot of the film.
I haven't seen that one.
It's very strange.
It's cool though. I love it. I love it in this movie, and I honestly think it's cool. It makes me think like people should do this more often. Like. Just totally mismatch the music.
I wish people took more risks. It's like I think like horror movies, they're so hell bent on trying to make shit scary. But how much more scary would it be if it was like fucking Adele. I don't know. It's something else.
Yeah, it could be good.
Like the
something.
hamster dance,
But even this is like
someone's getting stabbed.
I don't necessarily see. I don't mind, but also like if it's just instrumental too, you could just pick weird instruments for the instrumental part of it.
I think you're right. Like some, I don't know. You get a composer, you're like, do something weird. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna do all violins.
Yeah, yeah. I do love the synth stuff, like the Michael Myers.
I love that stuff. But it's also overdone, and I think
it's been done to death at this point.
I mean, and that's definitely like the one thing I don't want to do with whatever this podcast is. But like a lot of the horror podcasts are, I think, these Gen Xers who lived in the 80s. Mm-hmm. So much of it is like nostalgia for the 80s.
Yes, yeah.
And so like they like even the intro for their pods is like synth Carpenter stuff, and it's like, I'm just less interested in that.
I've been actually getting. I thought like, this is a broader topic, but I thought like if you look at horror, the 80s stuff is classic, and then I think a lot of people think like the early 2000s stuff was like the worst.
Yeah,
it's all remakes and stuff. But I'm starting to get like appreciation
for some of the 2000 ones too.
Yeah, like House of Wax I watched.
Yeah, that's great.
Sweet.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. There's some late 90s, early
2000s
stuff.
Faces, they're like. They're kind of good. I didn't like them at the time because they're so mean.
Yeah.
It's just like the movies were so mean in the 2000s.
They're very You're right, mean-spirited. I mean, this is going to be the first like horror podcast is going to be nostalgic for like torture porn.
Yeah.
know.
I got to imagine as young people who grew up with those can be nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like people younger.
Well, honestly, I do feel like
I guess myself, I would have been young in the 2000s.
Yeah, I do get some sense of nostalgia. I did see some of the Saw movies, and I was like, this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, dude, Saw movies are kind of cool.
So when the girl she's running, she thinks she's safe, like at some point when she's in the streets of New York, and then suddenly someone yells at her name, Faye, Faye, Faye.
Yeah, so someone knows her name.
Yeah, and it must have been the guy.
It must have been her boyfriend.
Yeah,
because the two-finger guy wouldn't know it.
And then he goes quack, and then he stabs her in the leg. We don't see the guy. We just see the knife come down.
Yes, and the leg stab was violent.
It slices it open. It pretty
looks like
close up.
Opening up like a leather car seat.
Yeah.
Like the way the skin
like
separates.
Stuffing comes out.
Yeah. Like or just like it was.
There's like a bag of a brick of Coke
in
there.
Separated.
Yeah.
Like it looks really good. It looks really nasty.
She tries to run away and ends up going into this abandoned-looking building.
Also, kind of important. He tries to stab her again and stabs the wall.
Yeah. And there's like a
important later.
Big chipping noise. Yeah. When she's in the movie theater, she's like feverish, and there's this like hallucinatory quality to the scene.
I like that scene. I like the scene.
I like the scene a lot. A pair of hands pop out from under her seat and grab her legs.
Yeah, she's kind of trying to hide in the seats, right?
And there's like a movie playing or something. Like there's audio from a movie playing.
It's like an empty theater, but I feel like you still hear the film noises. Like the reel's going.
And it's like a weird like 30s Western movie or something. It has like this quality of like an old like radio serial.
Yeah.
Anyway, she tries to run away, and then we see a guy who we later find out is her boyfriend. Who I forget what his name is. I don't know. I wrote down Topher Grace because he looks like Topher Grace.
Look like Topher Grace. And that motherfucker falls on the stairs like 3 times.
Yeah, dude. He like really Mr. Beans in this film.
He does, yeah.
He pulls out a straight razor. He cuts her hand, and there's like a close-up shot of like the blood spraying everywhere. Uh-huh. And then suddenly we cut, and she's in the hospital bed.
That's right.
Awake. And then later we see. And it's really like happening right now. Topher Grace goes to the hospital, and he ends up walking past the psychologist and the lieutenant, and who are looking for
But now we're seeing him, and we don't know it's the killer. We just see a guy walking.
We just see a guy, but we suspect that it's Danger because that was the guy we saw slashing at her.
And they're doing something with the music too, because when he opens the door, she feels danger. She's scared at first.
They zoom in on the doorknob, and you see like a slow shot of the door slowly opening, and then there's spaghetti western music. I mean, I'm telling you, like that kind of like, freaky kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then when she sees him, she's relieved, and
it's her boyfriend.
Yes, it's her boyfriend, and she explains, like they explain away why she feels relieved. She's like, "Oh, I dreamt that you attacked me in this weird movie theater that was in my dream."
Yeah.
And then she says, and this is going to come up later, she tells him she dreamt he attacked her because of what she said about Susie.
What did she say about? I don't even remember that.
That's what she says. So the girl says, "I dreamt that you
Susie
attacked
is
me."
his daughter.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
And anyway, so then we cut to like a sleazy hotel, and the Mikos is in there with Jane.
Well, isn't there also did we skip the scene where she literally finds him on the street while she's like driving around?
Yeah,
She calls him over to the car.
I don't think I think I just kind of. I don't think
it's a quick scene.
I don't think she calls him to the car, but we do see a scene of like her
she
prowling
picks
around
him up like a streetwalker.
Interesting.
Like you're gonna be my gigolo tonight.
Okay, I did not. I just thought it was just
I
like
think she might give him money.
I thought it was just like exterior shots of fucking. I think that's Times Square. I legit think that was Times Square in the 80s.
I think it was.
Yeah. So basically she picks up Mikos. They go to this hotel and he ties her up to the headboard with like sleazy Euro music playing. And then he slowly feels up her leg.
And he's creepy from the last scene. So this is actually, I thought, pretty good tension. I'm thinking this guy is the scary guy from the last scene.
This is like legitimately my favorite scene of the movie, especially once it leads to the radio stuff.
Yeah.
I think something about this really.
There's a black guy there for the radio host.
For the Blake, yeah. It's like, we need a radio DJ. Let's get a black guy. It kind of makes sense. He'll play hip hop to the hip and a hop hop. Because this is 82. This is what's that called? Sunshine Delight.
Oh, Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight. That was like 3 years after. The only like music would have been like disco, and then like
there's an 80s thing
even
too
before Run DMC.
I'm thinking of like the Warriors had the radio DJ.
Yeah,
like the smooth black lady.
Yeah,
kind of like narrates.
I wonder if they saw the Warriors and they were like, "Oh, let's just take that, let's put that in this film."
That's what happens in New York.
yeah. It's radio people giving people information.
It's a cool black lady who.
Yeah. And for that guy out there with the one missing eye who has the herpes, keep sleeping with those ladies. And the girl looks at the radio like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
And with the guy with the gimp leg who's mugging people.
Hey, guy with only missing 2 fingers, quit killing all those ladies. He says some shit like that. And then she looks at his hand.
Yeah.
And he's like not listening to the radio? Or he doesn't notice?
Yeah.
Is he asleep?
What was the name of the guy from Malcolm X?
What about him?
The guy from that you were talking about, the job, the sweeper.
Oh, it was literally Malcolm X.
No, but the
steerer.
The steerer?
Yeah.
Hey, for that guy out there with the pimp hat who's steering people to get mugged, you keep shining out there, Playboy.
Yeah.
Some guy's listening to that on the boombox. Like, what the? Are you about to rob me?
Yeah.
These radio DJs.
Quit telling people my business.
Yeah. What the fuck,
dude? Get me arrested.
Yeah, so he's tying her up, and we see her like horny lip twitching. This is when he calls the guy, and I think you're right. I actually
turns the music up real loud so he can make a phone call.
So I did write down the dialogue, but I didn't know that this was probably the guy that he's calling. He goes, "I'm telling you, this broad is more kinky than a circus freak, right? She's right up your perverted alley." This is interesting. So this guy's like not a cuck, but he gets turned on setting up these women to get killed.
They say later that maybe he's a low-level criminal, they say, and then they say he's probably getting paid or something.
Yeah.
By the actual serial killer.
Getting paid in fucking whippets and heroin needles. I mean, he does have a drug problem. Yeah. Anyways,
I love that scene.
This is so funny.
The porno all over his room, but yeah.
So we cut out of the hotel room. This is a short scene.
Was this your favorite scene? The radio and all that stuff?
The radio thing is my favorite scene. We're going to keep talking about it. The thing that's funny is that in the middle of the scene, they cut out just so that we can see Dr. Davis buy male porno mags.
Oh, they cut to Dr. Davis.
They buy more porno mags.
Yeah.
They try to set up a million red herrings.
Like, oh, he's out and about. Maybe
he's going to do this.
He could be the one who's out killing her.
And the best part is...
I really think they wanted us to think it was Davis a bunch of times.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when he leaves, there's a couple that comes up to the newsstand. He's like, oh, look at this.
Yeah, I love
They're
that.
also buying perverted shit.
Yeah.
So they cut back. Mikos is sleeping, and Jane is still tied up. And she's... topless.
He just went to sleep with her tied up.
She's topless, and she has like cut scars all over her chest. Did you notice that?
No, I wonder what.
There were big scars going across her body.
Was that from it? They had like.
I don't think so. It might have been kinky sex from before because it looked healed up and stuff.
Oh, weird.
I was thinking about that, but yeah, that was in there.
Huh.
Then we zoom in on the radio, cut to the radio station, and the DJ does a shout out. to the guy with the missing fingers. Man, why, baby? Please leave the ladies alone. Ripper, leave them alone.
That's just so funny.
And then we do a close-up of Jane's face, her freaked out face. She's like, oh, fuck.
Because it's also like, do they do one of those things like her POV noticing his fingers?
Yes.
And I forgot, he's asleep. That's why she hears it and he doesn't, which is a good detail because it's like now, she's on to him, but he doesn't know. So like she has to sneak away. It creates all this tension.
It's so beautiful. She tries to remove the rope with her teeth, and Mikos grabs her by her stomach and then slowly starts inching up to her neck like he's gonna choke her. And all you're seeing like a close-up shot of the hand going up to her neck, but then it turns out he's doing all this in his sleep. Like his eyes are open and he just turns back around.
I wondered, like, is he supposed to be like drunk or something? I'm like, the stuff he was doing when he was asleep was weird as fuck.
And it makes zero sense. No one's like sleep choking their fucking sleep partner.
Also, that he just passed out with her tied up. Like,
I think
why
maybe
isn't she screaming that?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
why isn't she worried? Like,
like,
you won't let me
help.
go.
No, yeah. Probably because she was aware that he's sleeping. He's like, oh, he's gonna choke sleep me, and I'm kind of turned on by this.
It seems like he just like had sex and then passed out.
What? Yeah.
Maybe he was so
2-minute stallion.
Yeah, maybe the sex was so good he just like he's completely unconscious now.
He's like, dude, her fucking lip twitching. It was all I needed. 30 seconds flat.
Yeah.
She's able to remove the rope and she leaves. And there's this, like, I think it's pretty sick. Like I keep mentioning spaghetti western. There's that kind of music playing. It's the type of stuff that Tarantino's obsessed with. She makes a run for it, and then ends up startling herself with like a mirror in the hallway. And then when she thinks she's fine, she turns and she ends up getting stabbed. Quack, quack,
like,
quack.
This scene was crazy. I thought about this a lot too. She's going to all these different doors and none of them are opening.
No.
It's kind of like as if the whole hotel is locked up.
It's like the murder hotel.
Yeah, it's like a
H.H. Holmes.
Yeah, it is. It's like a nightmare where it's like every door is locked and somebody's after you and you just are like in a maze,
Yeah.
And then eventually she gets caught and stabbed.
I mean, this is what
I thought that was so interesting.
This is the stuff that makes Italian movies so interesting because they do that.
Maybe where the killer locked the doors, or
I mean, maybe.
What hotel doesn't have just an easy way out?
Well, they do this stuff in like Suspiria too. There's like this element, like once you're really scared, they like add this logic.
They're at a hotel, it's a business, It's like, can't you just walk out of a hotel?
I know. No,
Suspiria,
you're right.
At least it's a school where the
witches leave.
The staff is conspiring against the students. I don't know why the hotel hallway was locked up.
And you're right. I mean, it makes
really weird
zero sense.
And I was like, that would be really scary. I mean, I don't know. It didn't take me out of it.
No, it just added to the freakiness of the film.
What the hell? Why is the hallway locked? But yeah, sorry.
Hey, this is my kink. I just like to I like to lock up the elevators.
Yeah, there aren't other people sleeping in the rooms.
No, this
hallway?
is what I'm into, man.
Nobody could leave.
Yeah.
What if there's a fire? They're all dead?
No, I like to put a chair against the fire escape door to make it. That's my kink.
100 people died this evening.
Yeah,
there's a hotel fire and all the doors were locked.
But we found out later this was the kink of the hotel proprietor. They're just really into fucking up the safety features.
H.H.
All the
Holmes,
all the fire alarms have been tampered with.
They're all tampered.
Yeah. No more carbon monoxide in the hotel.
Damn. Well.
So we go back to we go back to Jane's husband, and the lieutenant's talking to her, and the husband looks ghoulish. Like, do you remember the husband's look?
So wait, are they at his house now?
We cut back to the house of the husband of Jane.
Is it him and Jane? Jane. Sorry. Yeah, he looks ghoulish. I thought he looked ghoulish always.
But he looks like he might have been earlier. He looks extra ghoulish in this scene. Like it's almost like someone put white powder all over his face.
Yeah,
he looks like a Shakespearean ghost.
Something happens in this scene that makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah, so he's basically talking to the lieutenant and saying stuff like, certain relationships are based on mutual trust and freedom.
He doesn't, not at first. Lieutenant Williams asks him, like, did you love your wife?
Yeah.
And he literally does like 3 lines that are like Shakespearean poetry, like, I will never meet someone who could ever replace her.
Yeah.
Like and then...
The lieutenant pulls out the tape recorder and starts playing the fuck session.
Yes. Like, he is mid-sentence, like, nobody will ever replace her. And the guy hits play, and it's just his wife having sex with another man.
Yeah. And he's like, this moment is the lieutenant being like my wife I just dead, fucking sir. Owned you.
Yeah, it is like that.
How does it feel to get wrecked?
Yeah. Not only is she dead, she was cheating.
Yes,
you know?
Right, bitch. I got this gotcha tape.
Yeah. It is insane the way he does this.
Yeah, and you're right. Then after that's when he starts like justifying it. He's like, certain relationships are based on trust and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the lieutenant goes, "Yeah, I know. I heard all that before. Without prejudice, without taboo, your wife was free to live and free to die." Like owns her again.
Yeah. This guy just gets shit on the whole movie. And he's like a doctor. There's nothing wrong with him.
There's nothing wrong. I mean, honestly, there's like if it's the type of relationship they're into, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But it's put together. The cop is judging it, but it's also like put together by the film. Like, we're on the side of the cop. Yeah, these freaks deserve it. That's what they get for being fucking freaks. Yeah,
that's what this guy gets for letting his wife have sex with whoever she wants.
What a fucking perv. Fuck this guy. I'm glad he got owned by the tape recorder.
I wonder if there's something in Italian culture that this cop, nobody could ever tell him anything. He already knows.
Yeah.
I already know. I wonder if that's like a sign of like, oh, this guy's like, I look up to that guy.
Yeah.
He just knows everything.
He's humble because he keeps saying he's dumb, but he's actually really smart because he's ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like supposed to be. So he's like, I've heard of this before. People who have open relationships or whatever.
Yeah, but that's stupid. Yeah. You suck. I mean, he's basically every fucking like dad action movie character. It's like the guy who like knows everything. Yeah. The Equalizer or Liam Neeson being like, actually, I'm fucking fantastic.
But those guys don't come off as shitty as this guy.
No, not at all.
I love the Equalizer. He's like so cool.
So we get to the office of Dr. Davis. And this is, I think, adding to the red herring stuff. The assistant walks in and finds this picture of like a dead prostitute, like the dead girl.
Wait, where at?
At the office for the psychologist. This assistant walks in, sees a body of a girl on the photo, and then the psychologist comes in, and behind her goes, "Now it's your turn."
That was a pretty good joke.
Was it?
I mean, imagine being like playing that joke on somebody. Like they're all scared, and you go, "Now it's your turn."
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be pretty situationally aware to just have that like that
ready.
Moment.
But I do think about this stuff. Like a lot of these, like especially these early '80s, some of the early '90s, like horror films. There's this thing where it seems like a lot of the guys play jokes on women, implying they're gonna kill them. It's like a practical joke often.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes I'll tell my girlfriend like I'm gonna kill you.
Really?
Like as a joke, all the time. Yeah. But we have a kind of adversarial relationship sometimes.
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
it's foreign to me, dude. As a Dominican,
I don't want to feed the cat. You feed the cat, or I'll kill you.
He's like, what? You want me to go to the grocery store? How about I fucking smother you with a pillow?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't get into specifics too much, but
I'm gonna cut you like a pig.
Yeah.
I would never do that. Yeah, it's like it's so foreign to me.
To me, it's a thing of
it's playful, I guess.
Yeah. It's like what's the worst thing you could possibly say? Because you're in a relationship, so you just say something bad.
And now I'm gonna cheat on you. Just kidding.
Yeah. I remember one time somebody told me they do a joke with their girlfriend that if she goes to the bathroom, he'll be like, "Are you in there with somebody?" like super jealous boyfriend.
I would love that.
Yeah, that's funny.
He's like, "You better fucking unlock that door right now."
I'll kill you. Yeah, he would like heighten it like that.
He's like, you better smell like fucking shit in there.
Yeah.
If I smell any fucking Lubriderm or used condoms, you're fucking dead.
Or another man's cologne. Yeah.
He's like, is that cologne? Oh, you call that Febreze? Fuck you, bitch. You're done.
Yeah.
This is insane. He basically tells the assistant more details about the killer. None of it. I really think this profile that they build up about the killer doesn't make sense with everything we've seen of the killer. He goes, he's young, intelligent, affable, undoubtedly from a good family. He only has one minor defect. He hasn't chosen you to be a victim yet.
That was a great line.
Another
too.
fucking.
I thought that guy was killing it. Like, that was so funny to me.
Damn, that's such a good joke.
Yeah, it was good. I like that one.
You call your girlfriend over. Hey, check out this cool guy.
Yeah. I did really like that joke. Oh, he's only has one major defect. He hasn't killed you yet.
Yeah.
I think I watched another movie and they made the exact same joke.
I do think there's a lot of movies that do it, and it's a lot of horror movies.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, this is what we do, haha.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah.
The classic, yeah.
All right, so the cops, they search Miko's apartment, and they find porn mags, needles.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Porno. This made me laugh. I think it made me laugh so hard. Like, just imagine living in an apartment and just having every surface covered in porn magazines. Like, just being that much of a degenerate.
Yeah.
You just have literally porn taped to the wall.
Yeah, I got jugs as wallpaper.
Yeah. I can't even, like, sleep on my bed because it's covered.
Yeah,
in
the
porn.
blankets is porn. The pillow is just a stack of pornos.
Yeah.
The
And
shower
the cops
curtain.
are just rummaging through it because we're not interested in porn. We're interested in drugs.
I didn't notice, were they wearing gloves? They should be. It's like all
remember.
fucking gross.
It's like POV, and they're like,
yeah.
they do just like find needles under his pillow and immediately pick them up.
Yeah.
And I was like,
hell
ugh.
yeah. And then the best part, they find a pipe that's shaped like a dick.
Yep. And then they just take the needles and the pipe, and they're like, we got them.
And then there's like a girl there. I don't understand who she is.
I don't know her relationship.
I couldn't. She's either a landlord or a girlfriend.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what I
one
gathered.
or two, one or the
Well,
other.
they're at the apartment of the two-finger guy. Because
Exactly.
the other killer lives in the fancy house.
Yeah, and she
Faye.
says she hasn't seen Miko's, the Frankenstein-looking dude, in a
Yes,
week.
Right. So that's his apartment or whatever. I don't know who she is, if she's the girlfriend of the landlord.
I mean, it's
But
really.
she's crying like he's a good guy. or
Yeah, he's
something.
good. These porn mags
Yeah,
is
like,
just.
Nah, he
yeah.
killed everybody.
Yeah, he's a freak, and he's got missing fingers.
Is the psychologist there too?
I don't think so. I think it's just the cops checking it out.
Because then they're like, we got him. They're like, but he's like, I don't know. It doesn't add up. Miko's dumb.
Okay, so then we go to the Faye goes to live with her boyfriend, the Topher Grace looking guy,
Yeah.
and he lives in this like
The
crazy,
coolest apartment I've ever seen.
yeah, in New York, 3 stories.
It's got a weird like loft, like tower.
Yeah,
Where like his daughter lived at one point.
he has to be fucking rich,
Yeah.
dude. The dialogue, I wrote a lot of the dialogue from the scene. Did
Uh-huh.
you notice how weird the dialogue was in this scene in particular?
Dude, everything this guy says, this is what I was like, everything this guy says, like, there's no doubt he's the killer.
Yeah.
Like, everything he says is so mean and weird
Yeah,
and off-putting, and he's just a horrible, like, he's so mean to this girl who's, like, ostensibly smarter than him,
Yes.
better than him, and she's so humble every time. Yeah.
Faye goes, now I'll just take it easy and get some love and understanding.
Yeah, she's like, I'm happy to come and live with you for a while.
And he goes, you're pig-headed.
Yeah. You're pig-headed.
She goes,
And she's like, I'm so happy to be here where I could cuddle with you.
how many
he's
times
like,
do I
"You
have to
dumbass."
look? You know darn well the problem is my leg, not my head. The brain's fine. It's the brawn. He goes, it takes more than talent to win, honey. You've got to have willpower. You lack it. In this country, if you're not good at something, at anything.
No. Doesn't he say, if you're not the best at something?
He says if you're not, he goes, if you're not good at something, I think it's good. You're right. If you're not good at something, at anything, if you're not the best,
Okay, yeah.
the smartest, or the toughest, that's it. You're screwed. You won't get anywhere.
Yeah. He also goes, yeah, I couldn't believe, like, that was, like, the most crazy, yeah, if you're not first, you're last.
I mean, this is also part of the thing you're.
Talladega Nights. If you're not first, you're last.
This is also part of the
Yeah.
thing you're talking about, where it's like she's not only smart, but she's like also like an athlete or something. Because they talk about her leg.
Yeah. She should be doing some kind of. You should be getting ready for the finals.
Yeah,
They say like, what are the finals of what?
Later on, they're making out, and he goes, "All right, I'll be back in a little while. You need anything? No, only you, baby." Peter, he goes, "Sometimes I wonder how a girl like you, with an IQ of 182, could be such a dummy.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
He just every time she says something affectionate to him, he nails her with an insult, like of her intelligence.
Yeah, I just want to hang out with you. Okay, bitch.
Yeah.
Wow, you are for such a smart person.
Negging, like the man. What is it?
Andrew
Tate type.
This
shit.
is a OGPUA, a pickup artist.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. There is like an element of like this whole movie is about the manosphere. I guess is what that guy was talking.
That's actually the looks maxing guy. Sounds like that.
Oh,
the clavicular.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you have to look good or your life doesn't matter.
No, that's the guy's name, Clavicular?
He's the one who's really popular right now. He's like the new Andrew Tate.
He sounds like a fucking vampire. Clavicular? Yeah. What a weird name. Is that a fake name?
It also sounds like a... I think it's like, his
like Nosferatu
or something. Yeah, it's not his real... Maybe it's his real name.
He fucking bathes in virgin blood just to stay young forever.
He reads all these scientific reports and then develops these routines for making his looks ideal.
You got to stop developing your looks and start developing your wallet. That's also that's like probably a manosphere line.
Says?
Yeah.
I watched a whole interview with him. He says once you have the looks, the money and everything else will follow.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's also from Scarface.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Well, he says if you look good, you'll be able to get a good job, a better partner.
You get the power, then you get the pussy.
So much. Well, yeah. He says power, and then Clavicular just says your looks. It's like the same concept.
It's the same concept. He just watched Scarface a lot.
Idiots just want like a simple explanation for everything.
For why they're such losers.
If I just make myself look good, then my life will be better.
Yeah.
It's like, if you just pray to church and give me money every week, you'll go to heaven. It's just a one-line explanation to simplify. Life is hard.
There's no rhyme or reason. You're just a loser. I mean, really, and it just happens randomly. You go down the wrong path 8 years before, and then suddenly you're a failure.
Yeah.
You can't look max your way out of it.
Yeah, but
I mean, look at like the most beautiful women in the world. They date like schlubby dudes, and that's who they end up like sticking with.
If you're just if you're smart, you can mess with a girl's
If you're just nice
and get a girl way out of your league,
Yeah, if you just kind of neg a girl and call them pig-headed.
Yeah. You just gotta get with the Dominicans.
Yeah, just do what Dominicans do. Just be relentless.
Yeah,
it's like, come on, I love you. I'm not married. What? This ring? I don't care about her. What?
Yeah.
Okay, so
you should do Dominican maxing.
Dominican maxing. I start wearing tight polos, the tightest shorts ever, no sock shoes.
Yeah.
I get fucking fades every day. I go to the barber every single day.
You're Dominican
yeah.
maxing.
They put like black powder on the brush so that my hair looks extra fucking
look like real like black.
Yeah. And I just walk around on the phone all the time being like, "Que lo que?"
Just standing really upright.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Doing a lot of bachata my way around.
Bachata, dude.
Okay, so Dr. Davis, he goes to check on Faye, and she's basically asking. He asked her if she's absolutely sure that it's Mikos who attacked her. Mm-hmm. He basically is pretty sure that it's not, I guess. Then
Wait, who is?
Dr. Davis, the psychologist.
Yeah, Davis is like, it can't be a dumb guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like
Mikos. And Mikos is not, doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
He also talks to Topher Grace. He goes, mathematician, Topher, physicist. I'm doing research on entropy at absolute zero. Interesting. You're a chess player, I bet. See, this guy's a genius.
I like he's just like, oh, if you're smart, you must play chess like me because I'm smart. He's projecting.
Chess is the game of smart people.
Yeah.
Physicist, I'm doing research on entropy at absolute zero.
I mean, to me, it's just like, isn't that just like just concepts?
I mean,
how do you study absolute zero?
This is
just like a concept of physics.
I don't really want to talk about it too much, but like my brother being this is the kind of shit he would say. Mentally ill. Yeah, writing on a whiteboard, being like, "I'm doing research."
This is a magical thinking.
Yeah, I'm researching entropy at absolute zero. Okay, man.
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you clean up the apartment for a bit and take a shower? No, I'm doing research.
I'm onto something.
Yeah. It's like, it looks like fucking A Beautiful Mind or the movie 23. It's like red strings going to fucking like the North Pole pictures.
The priest's apartment in The Omen or
Exorcist. Like Exorcist.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of Bible quotes pasted against the wall.
Yeah.
But it's porno mags. It's like, I'm onto something. Something about jugs is about
That's
entropy.
Miko. He's got the porno everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm onto something.
I'm on something. Something about natural furs and the wetness.
Yeah.
we could survive on that.
Like doing meth and building a lawnmower.
Yeah. So Topher Grace leaves Faye alone in the house, and even though she's limping, she goes upstairs to inspect the house, and she finds a weird children's room.
Yeah.
Which is full of.
She knows about his daughter.
Yeah, she does, and she finds like the room full of dolls, and then also finds an intake form for the Memorial Hospital, where we eventually go to Memorial Hospital to see the daughter.
She uses that information to find out where the daughter is.
Yeah, where Susie is.
Researches it, so she finds the daughter.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting because when Topher Grace leaves the house, there's like a sting. It's like the spaghetti western thing. She immediately goes from smiling to like, dong.
Yeah,
like I'm here to do some of my own research.
Did she notice the knife yet?
No.
Being broken? Okay.
That comes up a little later.
Okay.
In this moment...
So she's just like curious, like why does he keep going out?
Well, she has an IQ of 182. She
true,
knows something's up.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, wait a minute.
She's really onto something, though, later.
Yeah. She's like, you can't research entropy at absolute zero. Something's wrong with my boyfriend. At this moment, Mikos breaks into the house, and he shuts the lights out with like the circuit breaker. Faye goes to hide under the bed.
Oh, yeah, she's up there.
Yeah. And he like comes in to try to like look for her. And he leaves, or
he rushes. He's going up the stairs. What's his name? The Topher Grace.
Well, not just yet. So he's like inspecting the room to try to find the girl. And when she thinks the coast is clear, that he's completely gone, she comes out of the bed and immediately is grabbed by Mikos, like by the head.
Yeah.
At this moment, Topher Grace comes on just at the nick of time. And as he's running up the stairs, Mikos runs down the stairs and pushes Topher Grace down the stairs.
Yeah.
As he escapes, which kind of goes against this theory that it's like they're working together. Because why would he do that with his pal?
I think there is a supposed explanation of this at some point that the boyfriend was sending Miko in to finish the job.
Yeah.
But I don't know why the fuck he runs out of there.
Yeah. Or why he would come in to like go up as if he's gonna help her.
Yeah.
Is he trying to is he worried that she's suspicious of him and trying to set it up to be like it's actually the 3-fingered guy or the 2-fingered guy or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense because then Mikos is putting it on himself.
There's also a thing too where it's like they're on to Miko. Like they've been talking about him and going to his apartment and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe he's there trying to like get the killer or something.
Maybe
he's there to meet up with the killer
to kill him for putting it on him.
The stairs and just like shoulder.
It doesn't make sense. What if he was going there just to
this doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. He could be trying to like find the girl to be like, I actually didn't do. This is your boyfriend, and then the boyfriend's coming in to try to stop.
Yeah, it could be.
There's a million reasons. None of them make any sense with this idea.
I thought they said that like Topher Grace sent him to finish the job because he's like sick of the girl. But I don't know why he comes home early then. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the first time he falls downstairs.
It's crazy.
I mean, after like when you keep noticing it, you're like, what the fuck?
And also the way he did too is like they blind like they hit each other without putting their arms up.
No, he shoulder checks them.
Just run into each other's bodies.
Yeah, and then they really focus in on Topher Grace falling.
Yeah.
Was it a stunt double? It kind of looked like it.
I think it had to be a stunt
It's
double.
so funny. They're like, hey, can you do this again? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like crazy.
It's a crazy fall.
He falls and like flips and yeah.
So we're back at the police station and they're waiting for the duck to call. And he does. The duck calls.
Okay.
And
why do they know the duck's gonna call? They
have like this whole setup where they have all the phone tracers
keep calling to
talk.
Them.
Yeah. So he does call to tell the lieutenant that he's gonna kill the prostitute Kitty.
Yeah.
But they trace the call to a phone booth in the harbor, and they race over there. But they find the booth is empty, except for a walkie-talkie that's talking into the phone.
And he's like, "You really think I'd be here?"
Yeah,
he taunts him.
Dumb cop. I'm not so infantile as to get pinpointed by your infantile tracing machine. I wonder if I fucked that up. Did you say infantile twice?
He might.
Quack, quack. And now you have to excuse me, but Kitty is dying to get started. And then we see from the perspective of the apartment, Kitty is restrained on the bed naked. And Kitty's a prostitute that the cop was sleeping with earlier.
Yep.
So this scene is pretty fucked up. He removes the tape from her mouth so the lieutenant can hear her scream.
That's right.
And he starts cutting into her with a straight razor.
Yeah. Not a straight razor, but a
razor blade.
Yeah, like a razor blade. A straight razor is like for shaving.
Yes, a razor blade, a pure blade itself.
Yeah, that's right. One you would put in like an X-Acto knife or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
He slices her tit. Like he cuts into her, slices her tit, cuts her right nipple in half.
Yeah.
It's close, it's gross.
It's very brutal.
Yeah.
Does he cut her face or not?
Yes, and then he puts the razor down on her forehead and starts running down her face, cutting into her eye.
Yeah, her eye.
Yeah, and so when this is happening, I mean, this tracks with Fulci. He loves seeing eye wounds.
It looks really good. It looks like he's cutting a person.
Yeah.
I don't know how you'd fake this. Like I thought about that. Like
yeah, because when they get close up, it's like you see the eyeball kind of go to the back of the eye. It gets like really white, and then you see blood almost pooling out of the eyelid. It's so fucking
the first cut,
brutal.
You see the razor running down her skin, and blood is coming out. And I think they might have put a tube on the razor blade, so it's just putting it's like a red marker.
Oh,
almost.
Interesting.
Like it's
but
not
then it
actually,
gets so it's like into her eye almost.
Well, then they must have gotten like a prosthetic or something. But I think the first cut is like a dull blade, and it's just leaving a red line.
Yeah.
But then it gets really graphic with, I think, a prosthetic.
If we were really smart, we would get like a special effects expert here to be like, well, this is how I would do it.
That would be sick. Yeah. There was a guy at the Lake Villa. He used to have a stand-up show at a theater, and the guy who ran the place did practical effects for some movies.
Really?
And he had like a bunch of movie props all over the theater. I didn't know the movies. They were all like, they were like Leprechaun 12 or whatever.
Oh,
it was all
yeah.
like very.
I was on Wishmaster 6.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess who worked on the Evil Bong movies?
I finished all the Wishmasters this week. There's 3 of them.
Oh, dude,
Four of them.
I've seen maybe one, and I think I might have seen the third one. I've seen it out of place.
The third and fourth one are atrocious. The first 2 are actually decent.
That's like
Number
one.
2 has what's his name? Joaquin Woodbine. What's this? Bokeem.
Oh,
Woodbine?
Bokeem, yeah, from Fargo.
He plays
Fargo. He's in season 2 of Fargo.
Show. Okay, from the show.
Yeah, the movie.
Not the movie. But he's in every movie.
He's so fucking sick.
Yeah, I love that guy.
So the lieutenant, he races to Kitty's apartment. This scene is funny to me because we see him climb up the fire escape, and he gets so winded. Basically, it's running up that fire escape, breaking the window. I honestly think this might have been the reason he quit acting. He's like, I don't want to do that. This is the actor,
down the stairs
and he looks sweaty and gross. I mean, he's not physical at all.
Oh yeah, going up the. I'm sorry, I was thinking of the other scene, but yeah, when he's going up the fire escape.
Yes, and then breaks the window, and he's like.
Dude, this guy has to be like 60, right?
Yeah,
like
dude, he's
not
old
he's
as
not
hell.
a young guy at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't honestly. He might be 40. I think it's just the Italian actors just lived hard.
He's just 40 and been smoking
he smokes.
every day.
Yeah, I mean all those Italian films.
He looks like shit.
Even the French films, like the female love interest is always in her 20s, and the guy is like usually in his 40s. He looks like he's 60, and it's because they drink a lot. They eat fucking
At least
red
this
meat.
guy is getting with prostitutes. He's not.
Yeah,
He's not really seen with a woman like who he woos himself.
So Kitty's dead, and we see the body, and the guy is obviously gone. Then we get a shot.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
They kind of imply this guy is cheating on his wife, Lieutenant Williams.
I don't think he has a wife.
The prostitute goes, "I'm not your wife." That made me think.
No, he goes, "I'm a prostitute. I'm not your wife." Basically saying like, "I'm not your wife. I
single.
don't make you coffee."
He never mentions it. You're right. I thought maybe he was cheating.
It's exposition solely to let people know this is a prostitute. He's saying, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise he would not be with the. But I was like, then he's so judgmental of the other guy.
Yeah.
And they're doing weird sex stuff. He gets prostitutes.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
He's a pervert.
I don't like this guy at all. I mean,
he's a
he really
hypocrite.
bothers
I'm
me
just
as a
saying.
character.
Yeah, but anyway, he's a hypocrite on top of everything.
We get a shot of a dead body by the harbor, and it's Miko's, and he has a bag over his head.
Yeah, they pull his head. Yeah, his gross head up.
Yeah, and Barry, the autopsy guy, he does some autopsy on this dude,
Yep.
and he figures out that Miko's died 8 days ago.
Uh-huh.
And this pisses his lieutenant off. 8 days? Bullshit, man. That son of a bitch, he murdered Kitty 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is that possible?
So
And he's
that's
like-
how we know.
And I like the corner's like, well, I might be off by like an hour.
Yeah, I'm good at this
but
job.
I'm definitely right.
The one thing this autopsy guy doesn't do is he doesn't eat food. This is like the classic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like have a sandwich or
Uh-huh.
what do you know a walking taco, a bag with like Fritos in it.
Yeah, dude. They're always eating something.
I would
gross.
love to see that in a movie, not like a guy like making like taco, like prepping food.
Uh-huh.
He's like, gotta make some cilantro for the for these soft tacos.
It's like that scene from Breaking Bad where the
Yeah,
goes
where
in
the guy's like
kitchen and he
cooking.
makes the fancy
He's like, you
taco
want
dinner."
some fucking? I got some burritos. I can make you some frijoles. Yeah. So we go back to see Dr. Davis, the psychologist, and he basically goes with the original idea that he had, which is that the guy killing.
I swear to God, at this point, they say like he might have put a bag over his own head, but that might have been sarcastic, like to say he couldn't do that. So
Yeah.
So probably the killer
killed this guy.
killed this guy. Maybe Miko went to go kill the killer. Now that he's the suspect, he's mad.
Well, you know, it's
And
so
then he
weird.
ran out of the house scared.
Eh,
'Cause there was people there.
I find it so weird because the guy who we initially think is a killer is Miko's.
Yes.
Migos is terrifying. Topher Grace is not terrifying. He looks so weak. He gets
But
so,
he's off-putting. Where you think
He's
he might be-
off-putting,
He might be
but
something with
he
him.
gets later on. He gets kind of like overpowered by the girl, and it makes sense. You're kind of like he can't handle. He could be beaten up by a kid. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, he has that vibe to him.
Yeah, she's like injured too.
Yeah, and he gets she fucking puts one over him.
Yeah.
So the Dr. Davis, he goes, if it's a woman, they're young, prettier, and a great deal more fortunate
Now
than her.
it might be a woman. Now it might be a woman killer. This annoyed me.
Well, he's
Like, what are
basically
you talking about?
he's basically explaining why he thinks that the person killing is blaming society, and he's saying that if it's a woman,
Oh, if
If it's a woman,
reasoning is a woman.
they're young, the victims are young, prettier, and a great deal more fortunate than her. That's his explanation.
Okay.
And if it's a man, Dr. Davis, he goes, a man with a woman whom he's in love with, but there's something wrong with her, like she's frigid, can get very paranoid. So he's basically outlines, I think, what seems to be kind of the thesis of the killer is that it's a guy who starts killing people because he's paranoid because she's frigid. I don't know.
But that's well, we get a different explanation. at
We
the
do
end.
get a little bit later, but the way it's explained,
It's like I can't have sex with my girl. She's frigid. So
Yeah.
I gotta go out and kill.
it's just the kind of stuff that Italians would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, this is
Hey, man,
explained in a way that makes
If I'm
complete
not
sense.
getting laid, I'll kill
Yeah,
somebody. you
no,
know,
that's
like,
exactly what I would do. I am Italian.
I'm so horny all
The
the
entire
time.
movie theater's like, why would he do the killing? And then
Yeah.
they explain it, and then the whole theater's like, oh,
Yeah.
yes, I would kill you.
It's like if I'm horny, I have to either have sex or kill somebody
Yes.
to satisfy.
And the
that urge.
woman's like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
If there was a woman who was younger and prettier than me, I would kill her.
Yeah. So yeah.
So this is when we finally see Susie. Faye goes to the Memorial Hospital, and we see a girl with a missing arm in the hospital.
And there's like a stain where the arm is.
Yeah.
Like something's
It's like the missing finger thing. Someone like fucking burnt out her
so
arm
gross.
too.
Well, it's like her arm got
It's
amputated,
still
but
bloody.
it's still bleeding or
Yeah.
something.
And then we see a Donald
And
Duck.
she's like having trouble breathing. She's wearing like sick makeup.
Yeah, we see like a Donald Duck figurine
Uh-huh.
by the bed. And the nurse, who is black, one of the few black characters in the movie,
Gotta point him out.
is reading her a crazy children's story where like a duck quacks a lot about piggies. And then and the piggy comes quack quack quack.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is like enough for like Faye to kind of figure out, oh, something is up with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like this duck is killing people, and now here
Well, it gets even worse when she actually hears the phone call
yeah.
of Him making duck sounds to his daughter.
So Faye goes back to the house where Topher Grace is working on his math equation. It's literally there. I think on the board it literally says E equals MC squared.
It does. 100% it does.
It's like, write some fucking smart shit. I don't know. E equals MC squared.
They like picked up an intro to physics book and flipped through a few pages.
And they're like, just copy this
we
and
can
this.
Just say this shit.
Yeah. No one gets it. So
they're not estimating the audience to be a bunch of physics.
Yeah, and we at some point around this time, the lieutenant this is the dialogue where the lieutenant's basically saying like, I did everything you're saying. I had him tailed. They did all that stuff. So he had someone tail Faye. So they go to the hospital and they see the girl Susie, and they explain that her parents came for her arm amputation, but then never came again.
That's right.
And then Dr. Davis, this is kind of where he explains more of the motive. He goes, she'll never grow up to be a woman. Now I understand. Under that tent lies the motive. So this is basically the full reveal that we are supposed to know now. It's Topher Grace who's a murderer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The psychologist has put it together.
Yes, exactly. And then we cut back to the house, and Faye is figuring out at this time too. She finds the knife that chipped against the wall when she was first trying to get stabbed at.
It's not just that. Does she do that first, or does she hear the guy, Topher Grace, on the phone with his daughter?
First,
does this happen at the same time?
It happens. I might have messed some of the timing on this up.
Because if you just have a chipped knife, it might not mean anything. But I feel like she hears the duck voice.
She finds the knife first because I think the investigation at the hospital got her like trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
She sees a knife chip, and then it's like we see a repeated scene of the knife.
They have a special knife case where the knife points are out.
So that doesn't make any sense. That did not occur to me. It's like, shouldn't the handle be in the other way? Well, we're geniuses. We work the other way. We grab it by the blade.
188 IQ.
This is like one of those like puzzles. It's like if you have a smart IQ, you'll figure out how to pull this knife without cutting yourself. How do you think my daughter lost her arm? She's a fucking idiot.
Out at the house,
yeah. She doesn't know as much as me about physics.
Yeah.
So the phone rings, and then when so actually she hears this whole thing where she hears Topher Grace on the phone. We actually don't see that. We see this is all like explained later. What we see is the phone ringing, and then Topher Grace picks it up.
Yeah.
And he hears the duck on the other end, and the duck on the other end. Oh
no, he's talking to his daughter at the hospital. And he's doing the duck voice for her, telling her a story. And then as he hangs up the phone, we see her hang up the phone too, because it's a landline and she was listening in on the other phone.
This is legitimately what I thought. And I don't know if I'm still thinking I might be right about this. I thought Faye called the house itself and did the duck voice to the guy to mock him.
Faye didn't do the voice.
Interesting. Then why does
Faye? Because later they go. That's what makes the last scene of this movie. It honestly breaks my heart. It literally had a huge emotional impact on me.
The ending, particular.
They're like,
that we never really see.
The duck will call because it's the dad. It calls as that. He uses that duck voice to kill people and also to tell his daughter stories.
But the thing, okay, so here's where I'm confused by because
she likes ducks.
I thought it was Faye talking to Topher Grace and doing the duck voice to him because
I think Faye was just listening.
Then why is it when the phone hangs up, he immediately runs to find Faye? I thought he was running because she mocked him, and then she stabs him. That's when she stabs him. I think he was her. I think the calling of the hospital was something that we don't see, and that's what we find out at the end in the dialogue.
You hear the phone ring, right?
We hear the phone ring. Topher picks up.
They're both at home.
They're both at home. Topher picks up. I don't think he talks. I think we hear the duck on the other end, and I think it's supposed to make.
But Topher is the duck.
Right, but I think that's because it's Faye mocking him doing the voice. Like, I think when you watch that scene initially, you go, "Oh, so is Topher Grace not the murderer?"
I think you're wrong.
I think it's a trick because then why does he go after Faye immediately after the phone call?
Because he doesn't. I don't know. I think
he runs after her.
He goes into the kitchen and he notices the knife is missing.
Yeah.
So he could go after her.
We need to pause the podcast and take a look. No. We'll take a look at it.
I swear to God, she was listening. I think she even says later to the cops, I put it all together when I heard the call.
Yeah.
Like that's when I knew for sure.
I legit thought that was like
because he calls the hospital and does the duck voice to his daughter.
Interesting. I don't know.
And that also because that explains why she later says that, and then also explains why the little girl is waiting by the phone for the duck to call.
Yeah.
Which, oh my God, it hurts me. But yeah.
So he runs to find Faye. She appears, stabs him repeatedly, and then
she's like hiding, and then she just gets up and starts stabbing him.
He falls down the stairs again.
Yeah.
When she
also she drops the knife.
Well, when she goes to check on him down at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
And I think at that point she ends up like dropping the knife because it's by where he's at, and that. When she checks on him, he jumps up, like tackles her.
Full strength, even though he's got like 8 stab wounds in his chest.
And then this is when he monologues his motivation. He goes, "You're like all the rest of them, young and beautiful and healthy, while I rot to death in bed in a lousy, stinking hospital."
Right, like he has taken on the persona
of his daughter.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I love this, honestly. Great killer motivation. He's got like multiple personality disorder where he inherits his daughter's like... His empathy for his daughter has extended to the point where he's become envious of women who get to become young adults.
Because his daughter will never be that.
Yeah. His daughter's like terminal, they say.
So then he uses that as an excuse.
What's wrong with her? But she has to get her arm cut off and she's going to die soon.
Yeah, she's got fucking shitty arm cancer.
Like, diabetes and she's jaundice.
So he raises a knife to stab her, Faye, and then boom. Shot in the cheek, a mannequin dummy thing.
Oh my God, it looks
it's so cool. Yeah. You see the hole in the cheek and the blood inside and the guts of inside the mannequin.
His head like explodes.
Yeah, dude.
Or whatever it is explodes. I really wonder how they made that happen. Did they put like a bomb in a mannequin?
Well, I mean, they probably did the same thing as "Don't Torture a Duckling" with like the fucking like mannequin. The same
that was like
effects.
a mannequin. I feel like I could do the "Don't Torture a Duckling" thing. This thing looked like it blew up from the middle.
Yeah,
like some kind of explosive, or actually they shot it with a gun, maybe.
Yeah, dude,
which would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. It's like we don't give a fuck.
A mannequin head with a gun.
Nowadays there's like a lot of work to try to make sure that people don't shoot people on sets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they probably Italy. They're like, hey, here, take my gun, just do it.
Yeah.
It's like, you want me to move? Nah, just hold the mannequin up.
Yeah.
I'll aim correctly.
I'm a good shot.
I didn't drink enough today. Don't worry. I only had like 2 shots of aperitif.
More than Alec Baldwin could say.
So he gets shot by the lieutenant.
Yeah.
And I mean, the one good thing the lieutenant's done in the film, I really think he kind of is a fuck up for the whole film. He doesn't do much of anything.
He knew that he was the killer too, because he had him followed and all this.
They figured it out at the hospital.
Yeah.
So then we cut to the police car. Faye reveals everything she knows to the lieutenant. She heard Topher Grace.
This is kind of a funny shot. They're like in the back seat with their arms over each other's like backs, like they're all in like.
It's like, we need you guys to. It's like when you do a photo and they're like, all right, get in closer. Come on, you're a little out there.
Yeah.
He's like, closer.
Yeah.
And now a fun one.
Yeah, for sure.
So Topher Grace got off the phone with his daughter Susie, and he started talking about. This is so weird to me too, where like. Apparently, Faye heard Topher Grace say this to his daughter, which is that he started talking about Faye and wanting to get rid of her in a duck voice. So he calls the daughter and tells her, like, I want to get rid of these. I want to get rid of these women. Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, oh, Daddy, you're so silly.
I just love talking to the duck.
Yeah. Well, you're such a silly duck.
Yeah.
Dad, do Psycho Duck again. Oh, I'm going to kill this bitch. Yeah, it's so funny, Dad.
Yeah.
Quack, quack, quack.
And then, yeah.
And then Dr. Davis explains it all with like a pretty bow on top. He's like, the duck became a kind of outsider avenger for his daughter, who would never become like other women. And he never realized that a little affection is all she asked.
Wow.
For her to bear the tragedy of her condition.
Yeah.
And then the final shot really is Susie calling the house for Topher Grace to pick up.
She's waiting.
Yeah, she's waiting. She's calling the house and she's saying, please, Daddy, don't leave me. Please.
Did you say Daddy or Ducky?
Daddy. Damn, Ducky. Please, Ducky. Quack, quack. Don't leave me.
Daddy, yeah. So that like legitimately made me feel horrible.
I think it's pretty. I think the
It's
ending
so
is
sad.
as confusing as like the motivation is.
Plus the music, by the way. Like,
yes.
The craziest guitar ripping.
Yeah.
While she's like looking all
Daddy.
sad.
And she's crying.
It just adds to the chaos.
Legit
of it.
tears. There's an
Yeah.
Italian guy off screen
Yeah.
pinching her leg. Cry. Cry. We need this shot. It's Fulci. He's like, come on, this is I need this for the film.
This is what I'm saying about the music not matching too. Like, it's so inappropriate music.
Yeah.
But I swear it made it sadder. Like,
yes.
that crazy.
It's like a melodrama soap opera kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we that's like basically the final shot of the movie. Then we see traffic of New York, and then that's the New York Ripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking sick movie.
Yeah, dude, great movie.
I mean, what do you think now that we've gone through the whole thing?
I basically said all my thoughts, you know. The second watch, I really did pick up on that, like, that weird intelligence thing and, like, who's figured out what and, like, who could outsmart who.
Yeah.
That mouse shit.
I mean, a lot of it, I think, it feels like almost like too many ideas in, like, one pot. It's like the idea is, like, this guy, like, the motivation of this killer is insane.
Yeah.
And on top of, like, there's this pervert thing where all these different characters have all these perverted motivations.
Yeah.
And on top of that, there's, like, something about, like, your IQ and the intellect.
It's almost like the movie Magnolia, where it's like, how are these people related? Like, why are we?
Yeah, this is Fulci's
Why are
Magnolia.
we following this woman to a Puerto Rican bar?
Yeah,
for no reason.
why is this guy? Yeah,
And the movie.
why are we in a quiz show and this guy's pissing his pants? Why is he missing an arm? Why is he calling his daddy and asking him to talk to the police pick up?
But the movie, for all that, and I think it feels very long. And I looked at it as like 93 minutes.
It's literally an hour and a half. It's like
Yeah.
a good runtime.
Yeah, it's not like crazy, which is maybe why what you said. Like maybe they had to pad it out.
Yeah,
with this toast.
the Puerto Rican scene. They were like, we need more. Let's get these let's get these Puerto Ricans over here in the scene.
Just put 2 more minutes of them at the sex show.
Yeah, and just add. Yeah. Let's play this song for the full track. Yeah.
Or have this guy play with his dog for.
All right. I think that's the end of the podcast.